YouTube, since you're the players. Okay,
Yes.
welcome. I'm actually launching a little early. Well, to the first session, woohoo, of the Outlaws of Alkenstar Adventure Path. And I'm going to ask my players to introduce themselves in a sec. I will, for people who are watching this after the recording's posted online, I'll be giving a short summary at the beginning of every future session so that you can just jump in the middle as well. So if you want to skip over some of the earlier videos. So I, in my Will GM for Food video, announced that I need to do some paid GMing to pay the bills, and I've started this program. I have 4 campaigns now that will be launching over the next few weeks, and today's the first. And in the video description for this video, you'll see the calendar of the upcoming other campaigns that will be coming up, and also when this campaign meets again. It should be every 2 weeks at this time. Today will go only for 3 hours because 1 hour was taken up by session 0, and the future ones will be 4 hours. So I'm gonna ask people to say who they are, RPG history, what brings you to PF2, whether you're new to PF2, let people know more about you. So first, Matthew.
Hello, my name is Matthew. I'm also Stardust on the Discord, for what it's worth.
Mm-hmm.
I've been playing RPGs for about 5 years. I would say the majority of it is, 5e, because that's the game everyone starts with at these days. I have played a bit of other games. I played a bit of Starfinder. I played a bit of Means of Mastermind 3rd Edition. Those are the big two, but mostly 5e. This is basically my first foray into Pathfinder 2e, and I'm eager to play. I am playing a Black Dragon using the Battle Zoo's Dragon Ancestries. I'm currently a Black Dragon fighter. So, yeah.
Yeah, and from the chit-chat we had earlier, it sounded like you were unsatisfied with how sometimes a lot of people make the same builds in 5e in order to stay competitive. Would that be fair?
Yeah, and even then it's supposed to be spellcasting build because at some point fighters are basically completely outpaced by everyone else. Or not just fighters, marshals are completely outpaced by spellcasters.
Okay, so you're going to be interestingly enough, a fighter. Is it partly to explore that space to see how that works out?
Yeah, but it also matters the fact that my archetype is going to be Draconic Ravager, also from the Ancestry book. It's basically kind of like just being a dragon.
A dragon or dragon?
A dragon, like it's basically dragon the class.
Yeah. Okay.
Or dragon the archetype, but
cool.
You know what I mean. All
right. Next is Adam. Hello,
hey,
Adam.
Adam here. About 6-7 years RP. Started with Numenera, Fate, Cypher System, Burning Wheel, the Apocalypse Worlds, bits of 5e. Only really ran it long time once. Didn't go as well as I wanted it to, so I'm happy to learn 2e and have fun with some people.
All right.
In game. Sorry, good.
So you only had a little experience with 5e, but more with the other systems.
I've played bits and systems, but like running it, I've done more. Like I did more OSR running than I did actual 5e.
Ooh, okay.
I love OSR.
OSR is what I want to get into soon.
Well, I ran Godbound with that for a full campaign. It was great.
Okay, cool. All right, so I'm going to talk to you about that. Anything more? Also more about PF2? We actually have a lot of...
I got into it from your channel, so this is full circle for me.
Oh, cool. We have a number of people new to the system in this campaign. So you've watched some videos. You seem to be... You're able to make your character on your own. You're pretty familiar with all that. And you also... you were about to correct me?
No, I was just nodding along, sorry.
Oh, okay. Let me skip ahead to your friend who also joined via you, Ash. You want to introduce yourself, Ash?
Hey, I'm Ash. I have probably the least amount of experience here. I've been RP experience for...
Wait, let me turn up your volume a second. Hold on.
Sorry, that might just be how close I am to my mic.
Yeah. Okay, keep going.
But yeah, so primarily experiencing 5e, some Apocalypse World, But yeah, this is first time Pathfinder 2E, so I'm excited to try it out, see how it goes, see how it feels. But yeah, that is me. Pretty new to this all, or
And
newish.
and Ash and Adam, have you both either played third edition or fourth edition?
No, I've
D&D.
stolen a bunch from 4th edition, but I haven't actually played it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because this may be your first like kind of crunchy system. Would that be fair?
Yeah,
Yeah, this is probably gonna be the crunchiest one I've played in action. I've played the video games a lot, but yeah, not actual tabletop.
Okay, cool. Next is Dan. Let us know who you are.
Hello, I'm Dan. I've been playing TTRPGs since I was essentially in elementary school because my older brother played. So back in the days of THACO, and I played mostly D&D, all the editions of D&D. 3.5 was the one I would say that I delved into the most and the longest. I played 5th edition, but it's not. I want something a little bit more, and I feel like Pathfinder 2nd edition offers that. But I am still fairly new to the system, so if I mess something up or I forget something or I just don't understand how something works, just forgive me a little bit.
Yep. Oh, not a problem. And wait, I'm sorry, you might have. My mind wandered a bit. Have you played Pathfinder 2E before now?
I have played a little bit, but only very low level. But I'm in a few other games, but it's all like level 1. I think I have like one session of level 2.
Oh, okay. And Kira, let us know who you are.
Hello, I'm Kira. I go by Kira in the Discord as well. I have DM'd 5th edition for a couple years now. I wanted to get into tabletop RPGs, and I was the only one who wanted to learn how to DM, so I did so. And this will be my first time playing Pathfinder 2E, but really excited to learn the system.
And I'll just say a little more about you. You've been really excited about Foundry Virtual Tabletop.
Yes.
As we've gone through it.
So much better than the virtual tabletop that I'm currently using for my 5th edition campaign that I'm DMing.
The online Pathfinder community is also kind of a de facto Foundry community. So in my server, there's a VTT discussion channel. So all of your questions there can be answered. And also Foundry's server is super, super awesome sauce. One of the developers will respond to your message in a matter of minutes, and give you, detailed advice. Even if you're the 100th person to ask it, they're like that. So.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Okay.
I hope to make progress in switching my 5e group to Pathfinder 2e in the future.
Okay. Okay. Great. So I think I see Adam subscribed to the channel. Hello. All right.
I didn't see you had a second channel until now.
Yeah. Those of you watching now, subscribe so that just in case we get a last minute rescheduling, so that you can get the notification. So I think we're ready to start, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Let me see. Draw. You hear a bang, and a crack of thunder fills the air. The smoking gun, held by a powerfully built orc man wearing leather chaps, vest, and a shiny sheriff's badge, holds everyone's attention. The orc slowly lowers the firearm, stowing it back in his holster. He carefully and deliberately walks up to a bloody dwarf, surveying his handiwork. "I'm sorry it had to go down this way, brother. You picked the wrong side, and that I can't abide." He removes his pinched front hat, holding it over his heart, and after a moment, he lowers his head. And the entire saloon that you've been sitting in erupts in applause as the pianist begins to play. The orc bows deeply, then helps the dwarf to his feet, who also bows, and the two walk to the bar arm in arm and order a bottle of whiskey. And standing now on the stage is this individual. Module, which is amazing. I'm amazed. Phoebe Dunsmith, the woman who asked all of you to arrive today and had you all sit at the same table before the play began. She yells, "Thank you for attending," in a loud voice. "Whiskey is only two copper for the next hour, and that includes top shelf. Come back next week for the conclusion of Hearts at High Noon and our after party. Enjoy yourselves," she says, extending her arms. She hops off the bar onto the sawdust-covered floor and heads to a back room and beckons you follow her. And I'm going to bring us over to that map now. Let's see. Okay. So while I'm doing some setup here, what do you, from left to right, starting with Matthew, what do you look like? And say a little bit about your character. Just, you know, class and ancestry and stuff like that.
Well, I imagine my character, whose name is Redford, probably sent out the most, given they're a large, horse-sized dragon, a black dragon, with a large sword strap to their back. I imagine they stand out a bit. On their back is a large greatsword. Sorry, the thing's so late for me. They're looking around with a bit of a smug smile on their face as they walk in, following the dwarf. But they don't say anything other than sitting down next to the table, where they can get a good look with everyone else.
Yep, there's a table in this private meeting room that she's leading you to. So you can go ahead and walk in. And Adam, let's
First, I'm really curious. My dragon friend, how big of a dragon are you? Like, are we talking like a small, like large dog?
Medium size, so I would say smaller than a horse, but not by much.
Okay, so you're like a full-on, like bigger than a tiger size. Gotcha.
I'll say tiger, slightly larger than tiger, yeah.
But
Okay,
physically,
sorry,
so physically imposing to a average human.
Yeah. Yeah.
Speaking of being imposed, standing at a little over 2 foot tall, is my little dirt and mud covered Gripply, who looks like he has like piecemeal armor all over him. He has 2 shields on his back, one with spikes and one with boss, and a little stick of poise hanging off of him. And he has eyes that are just like a very liquidy gold as well, and his feathers adorning him with a little cap up top among some. Looks like a dirt-like scales forming and almost look lizard-like.
Okay, awesome. And Dan?
I am playing Soldarokin von Hockenbrunner, who is a Dwarven Ganzi. I'm a gunslinger Vanguard. I have 2 different color wings, like kind of pitiful looking wings coming out of my back, a blue one and a yellow one. I try to pull off the gruff dwarf look, but I don't know. I guess I am a little successful. I guess if we're role-playing moving into the room, I just I follow along. I try to like purposely maybe bump into someone. I don't really say anything. I just grunt at whoever's closest to me before I sit down.
You don't even like try to walk around, you just shoulder your way?
No, yeah, I go out on my way to do it if I need to.
Or Huck apologizes for bumping you.
Okay, and Yumi. Yumi with strange tree friend. Yeah. Are you in these normal circumstances, like in a saloon, which form do you assume? You're a kitsune.
True form, yes.
Okay.
Because by default, that is the form that they are in. But yes, I am Yume, playing a kitsune sylph. They are of a offish white fur coat with kind of a bluish tint to the tips of their tail and ear and whatnot. They are medium size, I'll say around 5 foot. They run slim build, and they are just a very laid back pose as they're standing around, just kind of observing everything that's happening around them. And they are quite happy to just move along with what everybody else is doing for the meantime.
And your treant companion, Coco, well, first of all, actually, would you have manifested Coco or not?
No, I don't think
All
Coco
right,
would be out.
I'm going to remove Coco. Okay. We'll meet Coco at some other point.
Yes,
And
yes, we will.
you guys are all meeting each other for the first time. Anything more? That's it, right? Okay, looks like.
Good.
Okay.
Kira's character.
Yeah, Kira.
Just one thing real quick. If we're supposed to be able to see this, or at least I can,
See. Oh, are you guys
the
not
room
able...
we're in.
Is no one else able to see on their foundry where you are?
I see outside whatever room we're about to go into.
The door isn't open or something. It's saying it's a wall that I can't go through.
Oh, it's pitch black for me. Let me just reload it.
Wait, and you are Sorikin, right? Let me make sure your token has
Correct.
vision.
It worked for me.
It has vision, according to me, so try refreshing your browser.
Sorry.
No problem. Okay, Kira.
Okay. You see a short, tan-skinned woman with short, dark purple hair and basically a witch hat. And she's wearing sort of gothic makeup and, black clothing and stuff. And she's just kind of going along with the others. She seems a bit bouncy and excited, but is slightly intimidated as well.
So Phoebe Dunsmith is this dwarf's name. She called you all here. She asked you all to sit. She's very gregarious and is trying to put you all at ease. She's a big personality. And she props one foot up on a stool, leans forward on her knee, and casts a wary eye across the room. Now that the show is over, let's talk business. I brought you all here because we share some common enemies. With your help, I can make them pay and get you rich in the process. But first, I want you to tell me, each of you tell me, why you deserve a job that could pay your weight in gold. And why you, what brings you to, take on this Ambrost Mugland and his bank. You all know, your characters all know that this will involve that bank and possibly taking some gold from it. So, she's waiting for you to respond.
Well, I know that muggling guy's in with Loveless. And she just won't get off my tail. She's all my partner. I think she killed him. We need to strike back. And I know I can do the job.
I see you pack heat, she says. She sees your gun. What kind of gun do you have?
It's a mithril tree.
Anyone else want to
It's kind of weird that the Dwarven subclass, which is the Vanguard, is about parrying weapons, but the only parrying weapon is an elf gun.
Oh, all right. Take notes, Paizo. Anyone else want to chime in to her? She wants to see boldness, lack of shyness.
Well, I think I can help. For starters, Acid, Black Dragon, I'm sure you're well aware of that, Return says somewhat proudly. But on top of that, I think I provide the muscle for this job. As for why I'm here, let's just say I have my personal grudge with the man. He disrupted my ring. And I lost a lot of money in that. I need to get some of that back.
Disrupted your ring, you said?
Yes, I ran some guns In and out.
Ah. Since all of you are running from the law, by the way, this is the GM speaking, you know, him saying he did something illegal, I assume you are, it's not surprising. Anyone else?
Muglin got me expelled. I want payback. Simple as that.
Expelled? From where? The school?
Yeah, I was set to do very well, but he decided that my research was dangerous to his business and had me expelled.
Ah. And she looks to the others. Yume and...
Well, I just know that
Alright.
guy just got me to take on all of his debt when I just wanted him to stop messing with my land.
Mm-hmm. One of the many. She looks to Yume.
Well, I am in a pickle, it seems, because they are after me, but we most certainly did not do anything wrong. So I think it's best to strike first than to let them strike first. So it's very simple for me.
So it seems like some of you deserve to be pursued and others not. It's no matter to me. I want to see if you can pull off a job like this. So, here's the game. Ambrost Muglin has a decent portion of his funds invested in a old bank called the Gold Tank Reserve. It's a rundown temple of Abadar in Ironside Quarter that's mostly used by ranchers and crooked politicians. I happen to know they've sent half their clockwork handlers out for maintenance. So they won't have them back until tomorrow afternoon. So this is our chance to hit Muglin where it hurts. All you got to do is bust up the few clockworks remaining, get the vault key from the bank manager, and fill the sack with gold. Once you're done inside the bank, run out the back. Muglin's got a few crooked shield marshals on his payroll, including that damn bastard, Deputy Lovelace. She and her goons are sure to be hot on your tail, but don't fight them. They'll gun you down in a second if you give them the chance. Just run away and they'll look like fools, she says. Nothing's sure to fry the deputy's egg like crooks she can't catch, trust me. You can lose them in the Wailing Scrapyard, just west of the reserve. There's a sewer entrance in there, and from there it's a straight shot back to the saloon, where you'll be safe. So that's the job. You got any questions?
Does it have to be the sewers?
Well, that's where the alley leads, and the scrapyard is a better place as any to lose the shield marshals.
Sewers ain't so bad. Meanwhile, he smells like the sewers, probably.
Remind me who's speaking. Which character is that? Is that the
Sorry,
frog?
that's Korok.
Korok? Yeah. He's got some stink, folks.
Ugh.
Are we going to go loud or quiet?
Well, it's gonna be, it's up to you. That's a part of why I'm, testing you with this job. I'll
What
say
are
this,
you
though.
expecting to get from it?
What am I? Well, the gold comes to me. You'll each get a cut. You'll get 10% each, and I'll use the remaining gold to cover costs and fund the next part of our plan to take down Mugland.
There's no wiggle room in that 10% cut, is there?
Well, not for the first job, no.
Alright.
Redfern looks at Sorokin. So, you know guns, right? Got any black powder?
I don't have any extra black powder now.
I didn't suppose. Well, my idea was maybe blow the vault open. If you know where you can get some black powder.
I know how to pick a lock.
I don't make the guns, I just shoot them.
Same general mechanism. ignition, explosion. One is just firing a piece of metal at a very high speed. The other is blowing something apart. But both involve explosions. One is more controlled than the other.
To be frank, unless you're really top agents, I expect it's going to be a little hot, this job. That the clockwork guards that they got in place there are going to find you. You want to dispatch them quickly and move on.
So we're okay taking out the vault guards, but not who they sent to chase us out.
Pretty much. Those shield marshals are, to be frank, probably beyond your league at this time.
Yeah, that's fair. But Nuala pulls out 2 bottles and sort of like tosses them in her hands a bit and says, "I've got some acid and fire, so maybe we could use that to get into the vault."
That's
It
nice.
could work.
Well, it is made of good dwarven steel, she says. What you said about that lockpicking, I think that might be probably what you're doing. I don't know if unless you got some of that new explosive stuff they keep talking about. I doubt it's going to open a vault. The pirate.
I feel like I could get in with the tools that I have.
You did mention a person with a key, did you not?
Oh yeah, the manager.
Are we gonna have to take him out?
She
And you
says
should know about this manager?
a crony named Dresh. And that manager, I imagine, just so you know, I'm not going to cry a tear if there are any casualties. There's a lot of corrupt people who not only work there, but also, well, actually, the manager's corrupt, but a lot of those investors, she says, with contempt, are among the lowest of the low. Yeah, but
Well, I'm not scared of the clankers guarding the place.
Yep, you might talk to some folk. There's, good business out in the tavern, in the saloon. Some folks there might know a little more about the place. You can also scope it out. It's what, 9 o'clock now? She says you have a few hours before you probably need to go to bed, but they open tomorrow at 9. And those spare clockworks come back in the afternoon.
Can we not hit them overnight?
Say it again?
Can we not hit them overnight?
Well, that's a possibility, but the manager wouldn't be there. And you can scope it out and decide.
All right. You mentioned some new explosive stuff. You heard anything about that?
You haven't heard about it? It's there was some experiment that blew up a whole. Let me pull up some info here. Just give me a sec. Yep, at an exposition, Blither College. Is that where you were kicked out of, Kira?
Yeah.
All right. There was a exhibition of a new chemical substance that was so huge, the explosion was so huge that it leveled more than half of the lecture hall. And miraculously, no one was harmed except for the inventor, who got a few scrapes and bruises. So that was the talk among a lot of inventors. Dunsmith, she is now relating to what she'd heard from a bunch of inventors talking about it, and talking about the implications this might lead to for Alkenstar. And there's probably going to be like a shadow war over getting the formula. So that's been the talk of the town. And that's the substance that could blow up people. That or some very expensive explosives could blow up a vault. The kind of vault that a bank would have.
Do you have any idea who the inventor was?
They call him Gattleby. But yeah, he's probably in hiding. Or probably meeting with a bunch of people courting him somewhere in some secret location.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
Yep. And for people watching, this is our this illustration of that exhibition that took place, that leveled the lecture hall. Do folks have any other questions for Dunsmith?
Nope.
When do you expect this to be done by?
Well, she says it's prudent to do it before tomorrow afternoon when the clockworks that have needed maintenance, she says that with some significance, are returned. And as for going in the middle of the night, she the manager who might have the only key to the vault is only there during the daytime.
All right.
Okay. So she had suggested too that you guys could also try to get some more information from talking around using the diplomacy skill, or maybe casing the place overnight. It's up to you. You have a few hours.
I want to go talk to people in the bar first.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So you see a lot of people. It's a very you see goblins, gnomes, humans, dwarves, all talking excitedly. It's a rowdy place. It's not uncommon for there to be fights breaking out here. But yeah, you can, for a couple of hours, the next couple of hours, start to... is there any specific thing you're trying to find out or ask about?
Actually, you know, I can talk to people since I'm really good with diplomacy, but do you guys want to go case the place, or what do you want to do?
Well, let's, I'd like to see what you can find out for a little bit first.
Okay.
All right.
Well, the way this works is that it'll be in 2-hour increments, so she could be doing that while someone else... it's going to be... You guys will have a total of about 4 hours. So you guys can decide to do... I'll do this for the first couple hours, and then try something different after that. That's an option.
Yeah, sure, we can do that.
Yeah, and you can make, decisions individually on what you're doing. So, Nuala's gonna go around the tavern.
When she's asking about... I'm sorry. I just wanted to say that while she's talking, I want to look at the people at the bar to see if anyone's reacting to her questions. Because essentially, I'm just looking to see if there's a snitch out there in the crowd.
Ah, okay. So
That's why I wanted to stay and watch.
All right, so you'll stick around and help her in this. Do this, okay?
Okay.
All right. Anyone else want to do something over the first part of the evening?
Who are these two people? The goblin and the whoever else this is.
They are just. They are just very colorful personalities. And also, they serve mixed drinks in this place, and because of the unstable magic that permeates the mana wastes, these drinks interact with the magic of the of the area and have unexpected, sometimes good, sometimes bad effects.
Ooh, I want to try.
That reminds me. Redfern goes to a table and asks for something called he thinks for a moment. The fiery whiskey, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Someone told me about that. I think they told me they recommended it. Told me I can get it here. Don't know what it is, but I'd like to have it.
Actually, makes you your head set on fire, either illusory or actual. And there's a little contest that I'm trying to get the description of that the people play here that involves that. And then there's the mixed drinks, which are a little less dramatic. So, yeah. I have a little menu, too, that I can show people.
Sure.
For food, there's brown bullet curry and spice cake tonight. For drink, there's Dunsmith's Dram for 5 copper, Flaming Whiskey, that's what you mentioned, for 7 copper, but it was only 2 coppers tonight from her announcement. Gear Greaser, Ghostly Wainwright, Grenadier's Revenge, and Smokeside Sour. And they're all 2 coppers tonight. And the Flaming Whiskey, there's a contest, there's a betting game involved, and the mixed drinks have different random effects. Here's the Flaming Whiskey.
Ooh.
Interesting. What's the most interesting drink they have? That one?
That one, yeah.
I'll
I
try
have one. I'll try one.
Okay. All right, feel free to adjust your coppers. But it's a tincture. They just drop 3 drops of it into a glass of whiskey, and it causes it to burst into flame. And there's a betting game that requires a round of flaming whiskeys and a timer that ticks on the bar. And everyone chooses a number of seconds and places bets, and Phoebe starts the timer. And whoever finishes the drink first without setting their facial hair, eyebrows, or accessories on fire wins.
I accept.
Okay. All right.
Yes,
Th-
I
there-
accept as well.
There's a bunch of people who are throwing in a gold piece, and whoever wins gets the total.
I'll throw in a gold piece.
Okay. Anyone else?
I can't risk it. My beard on fire.
Okay, only Kira, and there's 2 other people who are throwing in gold pieces. There's a red-bearded dwarf and a goblin, and they Dunsmith with a big grin sets the timer. It's actually not clear to me how to. I think what I got to do is you each. It doesn't quite say. Huh.
Make like a fortitude save or something.
That would make sense, but that's not what I'm reading here.
So how do I let on fire when I don't have any hair?
Your accessories can light on fire, it says. Okay, so the dwarf, I'm gonna roll a d6 for the dwarf as he's drinking, and he has a big smile on his face, and his head starts to glow. It has an aura about it. And the goblin is now drinking, and he is his tongue starts to steam up, and he's like trying to put out the fire that's starting on his tongue, and he's like going as if he's drunk a bunch of hot Tabasco sauce, but he is not on fire. And you can roll a d6, Kira.
Okay.
Okay, you don't feel anything.
This small woman just knocks back the fire whiskey like a seasoned pro.
All right, the dwarf looks a little he calmly tries to get another shot, and he is going to his face starts to turn red, almost the color of his beard, and there's little sparks of fire now bursting up, and he is now out of the competition. And he says, "Enjoy the gold!" Here's the goblin now. Now roll a d6. Did you already roll?
Me? I already rolled, yeah.
Oh, wait, you're in it too?
No.
Oh, I forgot
Me?
that Red Fearn was...
Yeah.
Okay, Red Fearn, you got
I
the
already
singes to the face, Red Fearn, and you unfortunately took a little damage. You took 1 fire damage and you're out.
Oh,
I
damn
rolled
it.
a
Okay,
3
cool.
on my d6.
Okay. Your witch hat is now on fire. And
Damn it!
give me and you take 1d6 persistent damage. So you're out. And looks like the goblin wins. And he's got these he has his own witch's hat too. And he collects the gold with a big grin, and people are clapping him on the back. Meanwhile, you are taking persistent fire damage, which means that you are going to continue taking this damage unless you can do a flat check, which means you just roll a d20 and there are no modifiers to it, and you have to get 15 or higher for it to end. Other people can give her assistance, like can try to pad it out and stuff.
Is
Definitely
anybody
possible.
gonna help me try to
Yeah. I'm
fire it?
covered in mud. I'm tossing it on you. Put out the fire.
Okay. All right. I think make 3
Retro
d20
roll flap
checks.
is-
It looks like
Retro roll
2
flap his
people are
wings.
helping you. Uh-oh.
Jesus Christ.
God,
No.
I got a nat
Okay,
one.
all right. Your hat is still intact, thankfully. It just has a little character adding singe on it.
Okay.
And
Um,
this person was Nickel Burnwater. He's a tinker, and he is he says he compliments you on your hat.
oh, I take
And-
the compliment and say, well, I compliment you on your ability to take your drink.
Dunsmith tells you it was a little of an unfair bet because he invented this stuff.
Oh, really?
He doesn't always win, though. He's usually really good at it, though.
Okay.
Yeah, he helps her invent some of her mixed drinks, that the more popular ones, or not more popular ones, the more interesting ones. And he looks at your gun, Sorokin, and compliments it and says he can, if that ever needs maintenance, he can help you out with that.
I think, well, what can you do for it?
You know, if it ever gets broken or anything, you know, just usual services he provides. You understand that here at they can clean guns for 1 silver, repair a gun for a gold. But if you're a gunslinger, this is all stuff that you can do on your own, I believe. Okay. All right. So you wanted to talk to some patrons, Nuala. You can just roll a diplomacy check and see how that goes. And also, I will allow... I'll do a secret check for who was it that was going to see if there was a snitch.
Okay.
Is it possible for Yume to kind of tag along and shadow Nuala while she's doing this?
Sure.
Yeah.
You want a secret perception?
I have a d20 that I roll. Okay. All right. Oh, and was there something specific you wanted to find out that you were getting info on?
Me?
Nuala?
I want to find out how many clockworks there are, and where the manager might be at in the mornings.
Well, one of them points out a guy who's sitting morosely at a table and says, "You may want to talk to Byron there. He's one of the tellers."
Okay, I'll go talk to him.
All right, he's just kind of staring morosely at the ice clinking in his glass.
I walk over there all like bouncing my witch hat on my head and just like, "Hi, can I talk to you?"
All right. Are you just trying to be friendly, or you're also trying to? He looks up to you and says, "Eh."
I'm trying to, I guess, make an impression would be the action.
You could. So you were just trying to make small talk, it sounds like? Was that what you're doing?
Yes.
Okay. All right, sure. Go ahead.
Hold on, I'm trying to find the action so that I can put it. There
He
it
is
is.
indifferent to you under Pathfinder rules.
Okay.
Okay. All right. He smiles a little bit and says, "You want a drink, lady?" He's not trying to hit on you or anything. He's just, find someone, a fellow. He's just saying life's hard and you can't make an honest living in this town. Typical small talk.
I say, well, if you're buying, hell yeah, I'll take a drink.
Yep, he says, "Sorry, I can't get you." He orders a do you want a mixed drink? He says. He's a little unsure. You want you know what they do to you, right?
Yeah, I know. I just had the fire whiskey.
Okay. So he says, he starts to spill and he starts talking about how he didn't have a good day. My wife's probably, I probably can't stay too long. Should probably get home in about a little bit.
Well, I ask him about his day, ask if the manager did anything.
He glares at you. "Dresh? I was supposed to get a promotion. I've worked at that place, counted the money for 3 years. 3 years now. I've never made a mistake.
He
Lady's
didn't give
corrupt."
you your due. He didn't give you your due, did he?
Nope. She's just a crook. I know what they do back there.
Oh yeah?
The people she meets with.
What do they do?
Well, a lot of lowlifes in high places, you know what I mean? Who go in and suddenly come out with lands that they didn't own before, that used to belong to honest, good-working people. I shouldn't really be telling you this. I shouldn't be spilling the beans.
Can I ever look around, maybe make sure not no one's stalking them or listening in that isn't already there?
Yeah, there's no one listening in. It's there was a small bar fight at the other side of the bar, but that got other people's attention, which was to no surprise to him. He's still intensely he's grabbing her by the shoulder. You know how people are when they're drunk? They're like, "You are the person who understands me." That's how he's approaching you now. He's
yeah, I know all about those crooks. You know what the manager gets up to in the mornings?
Oh, comes in. She's not lazy exactly, so she comes in at the same time we do. And you hear a little clink in his pocket, by the way.
Oh, I do?
Mm-hmm.
I want... what would I do to try to figure out what that is?
He's kind of drunk. You could sidle up to him, but if you don't want to, someone maybe with a good skill can get more info just by looking.
How's your perception, Yumi? You're right by me.
Perception. Alphabets. 4. 4 plus 4.
Okay. I'm gonna... You know what? Can I just sort of sidle up to him and like pat him on the back and be like, yeah, I get it.
Sure. All right. I think this is an easy check. I'll say DC 10 deception.
Okay. So, deception. Ooh,
Feels like a
barely.
ring of keys.
Ooh, okay. I am going... Can I do palm an object? Can I do that?
You could with thievery. However, if you critically fail, I think they discover. I think that's what happens.
You make it obvious.
what
that it's
DC
But it has
what
to
is-
be you, no one else. I mean, unless someone else. Actually, you tell me what you do. I will adjudicate.
Yeah, I'm gonna sort of, as I'm sort of sidling up to him, I'm gonna reach my hand quickly down to the pocket and, palm an object,
Okay.
palm the keys, and then,
All right.
you know what?
Oh.
I'm gonna hold, if I manage...
I want you to know a regular failure means they notice you.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He is drunk, though. He's gonna have a little penalty.
Okay. I'm gonna do it, but if I succeed, I want to say that the second that I get the keys out of the pocket, I'm gonna sort of hold them out behind him and sort of look at Yumi as maybe you could, take these out from his vision while I sort of talk to him.
Okay.
All right. Give us a thievery check. Okay.
Oh, come on!
Okay, because of the penalty, you don't critically fail, but you actually get the keys. But he looks down, and he says, and he notices, he sees your hand moving away, and he looks at you and says, "Hey, give that back to me."
Shit.
Sir, are you okay? Sir, are you okay? You sound upset.
She took my keys. I'm gonna
I
get.
don't see her. I don't see her holding any keys. Are you sure you're not just drunk?
What are you doing, Nuala?
I'm going to, as soon as I hear that, I'm going to try to, pocket the keys or move them out of his vision.
Okay. All right.
And I look at him very concerned.
All right. He has his face. He's like looking at you like this, and he's trying to, put his hand around you and try to get in your pocket. This thief! He's not yelling well, he is kind of yelling, but this is a rowdy bar.
I put my hand on his chest and I say, "Hey, now, you've had so much. Could I help you out of the bar?"
Give me my keys!
You know what? Why don't we go find your keys?
Okay,
I
this
think
is
you might have dropped them.
You have them. Okay, you'd have to do a really, really successful bluff, like 25 at this point. Because you did see a
Crap,
hand.
What's my deception?
Yeah.
Godspeed.
Well, I'm gonna give it a shot.
Well, you did say it, so might as well. Okay, well...
Oh, come on!
So close.
Alright, you see Dunsmith kind of walking over, your benefactor, your job giver, trying to see
Okay,
what the commotion is.
I'm gonna try to slip the keys back in his pocket.
Alright, this is also a thievery check.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. Alright. Dunsmith comes over and he says, "This lady took my keys!"
And I say, your keys are right there.
And he's still yelling at you. And Dunsmith sees his pocket and pats the pocket and says, tells Byron, his name, "I think you've had a lot to drink. I think and Dunsmith kind of looks at you and is trying to read your face, Nuala.
I just try to act as innocent as possible. Like I'm just dealing with a drunk dude who thinks I stole his keys when I was, just trying to be friendly.
All right. Dunsmith says, looks like your keys are on you. You don't have an issue here. How about I, pour you a drink?" And Dunsmith walks Byron over to the bar, and Byron says, "That lady's a thief." And Dunsmith says, waves you away, and Dunsmith says she's got this, and she kind of whispers to you, "Be a little more careful next time."
I say yes, and I slip her 2 copper and say, I'll pay for his drink.
Okay. All right. So that was an almost step forward and an almost step backward.
Yeah.
Who's this orc lady sitting next to them, by the way?
Good questions. I will look that up. In the meantime, did you drink that mixed drink?
No, I didn't drink it.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna down it now, though.
Okay, roll a d20. Okay. It burns as it goes down your throat. You don't notice anything at this time.
Okay.
Okay, and this module for Foundry's great. A lot of it's there. She just looks like she's scanning the crowd. She's this kind of a stoic person. She wasn't at this table. She was at that table, just kind of looking around. I can say in these 2 hours when you're gathering information that you you can approach her now. Meanwhile, wait, you said you were trying to what led you, what was your question, Nuala, that you were walking around asking or trying to find out more about?
I was trying to find out like how many clockwork
okay.
there would be, and like where the manager would be in the
okay.
morning.
And then we had the conversation with Byron. Okay.
Yes.
Got it. All right. Can I ask the other characters what they've been doing? Those who are not part of this bar interaction.
Warrock would have been like a little child asking our dragon friend all the questions about dragons you'd ever have, but never have the chance to ask one.
Oh. Like.
It's like a little kid who decided today you're going to teach me the world for the next hour.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, there are many types of dragons. I'm one of them, blah, 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 blah. Are you done yet?
And Nuala, so did you want to approach? Did someone want to approach this half-orc lady?
Redford did actually.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh yeah, sorry.
that's fine. You can do it. I was talking to Byron.
Okay, Redfearn is?
Yeah.
All right. She looks at you. She's eyeing you up and down. What do you want?
What are you doing here? I notice you're not like the other people. You're generally. Is she drinking a lot?
Yeah, but she seems like she can hold her liquor.
You've been quiet and start looking around. I'm curious what you're doing here.
I'm not having fun like everyone else, she says. I always have to be wary. You make some enemies doing my work, she says, looking around you, looking past you.
What is your work?
You can say I do favors for people. You need one?
Elaborate. Redford narrows his eyes.
Things that need to be done. I can, people who need to be, be reminded to pay their debts. And also, I'm assigned to people who fail to pay their debts, she says with significance.
Such as?
Oh, I don't name my customers or the clients. I don't name those. What, you're looking for a job?
Curious why Muscle is here.
Are you saying that out loud to her?
Kind of like out loud, kind of like quiet enough that only we can talk. We're talking that no one else can hear it. Does that make sense?
Yeah. She says, it's good of you to ask questions, but it's also good of me to not answer all questions. Let's just say we're both professionals, huh?
But would gold loosen your lips?
Not at my rates. You probably can't afford it.
What are your rates?
More than what you have.
Redford just narrows his eyes, annoyed. Fine.
She's not trying to be your friend, obviously.
I know, but neither is Redford.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of things I can do.
Yeah.
Does she seem to gravitate around someone in particular?
No, she seems to be scanning the room. Also, when there was a bar fight, she did stand up and walk over and then sit back down.
Redford will simply go back to his seat at the bar.
Okay.
We'll keep an eye out. We'll keep an eye out on anything interesting happening.
All right. And Nuala, are you just overall, getting information about the bank still?
Yes, but I was willing to go try to talk to Byron again, only if that's like the only source of information, because he works there, or do you think I could get that from someone else?
Well, he's your best lead that you have so far, but you could just kind of look around for more contacts.
I will look around for more contacts, because that did not go well.
All right, very good. So what you find out is, you hear someone says that, the bank is in a, when you bring up the question of security at the bank, they say, oh, funny you ask. They say that there isn't a lot of shield wardens around there. It's kind of an empty neighborhood. Probably if there was a ruckus, it would take a little while for them to get over. Not shield wardens, shield masters.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. But there are sometimes lights that shine. It could be some of those clockworks, the ones with the lights that scan around them. I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Wondering if we can somehow sabotage the roads, keep those shield wardens away, or at least delay them.
If you want to do that, you could always pay a bum to cause a distraction somewhere or something that day.
Or the tinker that's standing next to us.
Possibly, yeah. And I have I have a alchemist fire, so that could possibly cause a distraction. Or like I could give it to somebody to throw it, and cause a fire, cause a distraction.
Yeah, that maybe block the main road there.
Yep. Do you think I should go back and talk to Byron? I was
I'm
thinking
back.
of offering
Maybe
him some
have
money
Yumi take a
to
crack since he's more
apologize.
on to you.
I was thinking of apologizing and offering some money. I don't know if that would make him feel better.
But what kind of roads do the shield wardens generally take to the bank? Like, is it a main road, or like there's several roads they take?
There's a station. Some of you are local, right? So there's a station maybe like 6 blocks away.
Because as we were talking about, you were briefly gone. I was thinking of somehow blocking the road, or at least so that we could delay the shield wardens from arriving by some time.
With what? How would you block it?
We're debating that, but Nuala brought up a alchemist fire. We could blow up something and drop it on the road so they can't just walk around it.
Or start a fire, distraction.
Start a fire at the station.
Ah, that is possible. That's a thing.
Alright,
But
so...
actually, starting a fire, it would not be alchemist fire, it would just be, usual stuff.
Alright.
Alchemist fire is very instantaneous.
Okay. So, Yumi, do you want to try talking to Byron, or because I know someone else should try talking to him. I was thinking of apologizing and offering some gold, or something, just to talk to him, but I don't know if someone else might do that better.
I can try.
My thought
Or
process
you
was,
can try.
so he's already like aggravated, so like trying to take it again. Like me as a paranoid would be looking out for my pocket for the rest of the night while I'm at the
Well,
bar.
that's fine.
right?
You don't have
But-
to try to take the keys. Just try asking some questions, and he might talk to you more than me because he caught me,
Okay, well, I'll tell you what I was thinking of doing was just tailing him afterwards and then trying to see what I could do. So, but if you want to talk to him beforehand, Yumi's not the most talkative right now. So
The thing is, I have pretty decent diplomacy, so I could just try to apologize and just chat him up. Anyone else have decent diplomacy, or is it just me?
I know I do.
I have intimidation.
Same.
Oh gosh.
My
You know what?
diplomacy-
Screw
my
it.
diplomacy
I'm
is
gonna... Screw it. Can I take a silver piece out and sidle up into the chair next to him and apologize?
All right. He looks slightly drunker, and he looks at you. Dunsmith is not right there, and he's saying, "You."
I'm sorry for the misunderstanding, and I slip him a silver piece.
Are you some wizard? I thought you took my keys. And then you're some magic trickster, he says.
Yeah, I am. Do you want to see a trick?
Well, he puts his hand on his pocket. He says, not particularly.
I don't have to touch you for the trick.
That's what a wizard would say, he says. I'm drunk, but I know not to trust wizards.
That's okay. You don't gotta trust me. I just got something to ask you. I won't do anything else. I just want to talk.
All right. He asks the dragon to move over a seat. He doesn't want to sit too close to you. All right. He says, "Okay, what?"
Well, I'm wondering, how many clockworks you all got at the bank?
Why? We got a good amount. She always keeps her brokers up to date. They're that model, the C47 things. There's 8 of them, he says. It looks like he's thinking. He's counting now. You know, I'm a good counter.
Yeah, you're really good at counting.
There's 8. They're not always together, though. Some are in the vault.
How do they operate?
Wait, why are you... You're a wizard and you're asking me these... Why?
I just like clockworks. I just am really interested in them.
Alright, I think he's drunk. This is not going to be that hard, but give me a deception check to make him, not, you know, continue to have his trust.
Yeah. Oh, come on!
Oh, wait. We gotta learn. We also have hero points in Pathfinder, and I actually think you're doing a lot of roleplay earns you a hero point. Also, everybody starts a session of Pathfinder with 1 hero point. One of the ways to use the hero point is to re-roll a check.
I'm going to spend a hero point and re-roll
right
that.
click on the result, and then re-roll using a hero point is what you'll choose.
Oh, okay.
Okay. All right.
21. Okay.
He says, well, but there's a few that are out now.
Oh, yeah? About
You know,
how many?
my wife is probably worried for me. She's a good woman. And
She's
I don't
a
want...
good woman.
She's probably going to walk over and see me talking to you. So, I don't want to offend you, ma'am. But I probably should go.
Why don't I get you home? You're really drunk. It looks like you might need some help.
Yeah, well, Wayselm is looking over a little. She seems interested in what's going on. He says, no, I'm fine. I don't have any money or anything to take. And he starts, he's not, limping towards the door, but he is, pretty drunk.
Redford will keep an eye on the muscle.
Okay. All right. But I imagine you're following Nuala, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not following Walla, but Redford's keeping an eye on the muscle, making sure she doesn't do anything suspicious.
Oracle follow along.
I will
Alright.
be following.
All right. She's kind of peering over, looking over, and he turns a corner, and I assume you follow Nuala?
Yeah, can I avoid notice?
Sure. And it's low light outside from the light from the windows. And I won't ask for that check. Actually, it'll be a secret check, but what do you intend to do overall?
I'm just trying to see where he's going, see if I can... You know what? Honestly, I'm trying to see if there's a shady alley or something where I can just get him into it, get his keys.
All right, so I think this will require a stealth check and a thievery check.
Okay.
All right. And his...
So I will...
yeah.
Do I do sneak or avoid notice?
Oh, you're using the actions. I would just... When you click your token, just hover over skills and click stealth.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just do
Because
skills
it's the
and-
same. It just doesn't produce the description of the action in the chat.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. 14. And
Alright.
I'm looking at his perception DC. Okay. Alright, you have walked up to him. You see, you're now at the pocket. Give me the thievery check.
Okay. Come on.
Okay.
Come
That would not... He would notice that. However, isn't necessarily... You don't think there's much you can do about it. Do you want to re-roll that or no? The other use of hero points is to, if you would go to dying 4 and die, spend all your hero points to prevent it.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna re-roll that.
Okay. All right.
18.
He continues to walk home.
Did I get the keys?
Yes. You
Yes!
All right. He's going home, and he doesn't know what's happened. Good thing he's
Okay.
pretty drunk. He might, chalk it up to something else. So, the part you see a triumphant. I assume you look triumphant. Well,
Yes.
I don't know. How do you walk in, actually?
I'm just grinning and bouncing on my feet like I'm on top of the world.
Okay. What do other folks want to do? So we've had, a good amount happen. I say 2 hours have passed. It's now 11 p.m.
So you said that I forget her name, but this orc tiefling here, that she noticed the interactions between Nuala and that guy. Did she try to get up and follow or anything like that?
She did not. She did not.
I noticed her noticing.
Mm-hmm. She notices you noticing. No, she doesn't.
Well, she
Actually,
notices my notice.
No, I just
She
wanted to
notices
say...
my noticing of her noticing.
I just wanted to say that my die roll was not high enough. Never mind. So yeah. All right. So it looks like you're all conferencing at the bar.
Yes.
All right.
So it's
So
probably
you see
about
that
time we go.
there are 4 keys on this ring.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does one of them look bigger and more important than the others, or are they all about the same size?
They all are different, and none of them look like more important than the other.
Okay.
Would any of them look like? Do any of them look like keys to the? Do they have names on them? I mean,
I'm sorry, it's
signature
3
number?
3 keys. None of them have
Do
names
any
on
of these-
them.
do they have any signifying marks, or are they just keys?
They're just keys. They look like
Okay.
standard keys.
Well, I'm going to go there at night and see if any of the keys open the place if it's closed.
Yeah, I want to go. Do you guys want to go case the joint now that we're done in the bar?
Sure,
We
I'll
kind
go
of
last
have-
to make sure we aren't being followed.
All
Okay,
right.
that's fine.
Okay, so we are now in the
Nuala, I saw you try to get the keys from that guy. Next time you need something like that, you just look at me and give me the signal, and I'll move in.
Yeah, you good at that too?
Yeah, a lot better than what you did.
Oh, come on. I got them, didn't I?
Okay, so this is the saloon that you guys where the party's token is. Do you all see the map?
It's still
I-
loading for me.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, some of these
Okay, loaded.
awesome Foundry assets are big files.
Loaded for me.
Okay, I'm actually unsure where the gold tank reserve is on this map.
Wasn't it?
Did you mean to
Iron
share
Sky?
this?
I
Scrapyard
want you to
thing?
see the map of Alkenstar.
Okay.
Okay.
No, did you mean to share this pop out text
There's
description?
the
Ask
thing about
about
us
the
asking for the
whaling
scrapyard in the
strike.
first 4 hours it popped up, yeah.
Oh, you can
Yeah, I
X
got popped
that.
up for me as well.
You can ask
Oh.
X that. Sorry,
I don't see an X. Is
it's
it
marked
just hard-
confidential.
If you double click it, it kind of closes. And then
Oh
you can click
yeah,
X.
that's a thing. If you press escape,
All right.
it's not easy to close windows. I think you have to press escape and then X.
If you double click it, it works too for you to press
Yeah.
X.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what I did.
All right, so I was hoping to, Indiana Jones style take us to the bank, but on a map with a little dotted line, but that does not succeed. And you are able to get over to where the bank is. Here we go. You see, there are glimmers of lights inside. I don't know if you're able to see anything. Those of you with dark vision can see.
I have dark vision.
Wow,
I have dark vision.
does everyone in this party have dark vision? Apparently so, according to these tokens.
Yeah, what I do.
And does the Eidolon
okay.
have dark vision?
Probably not. But I can check.
Okay, but you all see yourselves on the map, and the...
No.
Wait.
Okay, I can see.
If you click your token, you should be able to see in the dark.
Yep, I can see.
Okay.
Hold on, give me a minute here. But yeah, what were we gonna ask? I'm just setting up.
Yume, are you summoning that Eidolon while we traveled?
No. It's not coming out for right now. It's
Okay.
a very distinct creature.
All right. The stench of manure accentuates the aura of shabbiness in this part of Alkenstar. In accord with the rundown district, the gold tank reserve looms above like a starving behemoth. The bank was crafted from once gleaming stone, though dust and dirt now cake the domed glass roof. A pathway carved from a stone slab leads from a wooden boardwalk to stone steps and an elevated porch, not unlike a small stage. Two small wings of the building flank the path, each with a weed-choked planter facing the street. There are impressions of giant keys etched onto the walls on either side of the entryway that lend the building an air of security and stability. And there are some clockworks that are near the front entrance that you see. This is what they look like. And they occasionally shine a light, and they open a shutter on their head, and there's a light inside, and they rotate at 360 degrees. So that's what you see, and there are two alleyways, one on either side. And you also see, you hear no, you don't hear, but you see a light shining from a window here in the alley.
Okay. Is that a pathway back there, the side?
Yeah.
Alright, I want to go down that alley.
All right. We have a collective stealth check, which may or may not succeed. So...
We roll stealth?
Yeah. I'll allow you all to roll stealth openly. And also, what would your marching order be?
I would try to go first.
Can I...
You want to go one at a time or as a group? Okay, Adam is going forward, and as you walk
I'll be
here,
behind.
actually, was it one? My question was, were you going one at a time or as a group?
Oh, I was nodding at my horrible rolls. Sorry.
Yeah, this is not. I'm gonna imagine you are going as a group. I'm not hearing any answer. Okay,
Yeah.
and they seem to be activating. They look at you, and what do they have dark vision? Let me see. All right, you hear them look towards you, and they seem to be activated, so I think it's time to roll initiative.
Oh no.
All right,
Initiative.
begin encounter. But everyone on your character sheet, open your character sheet first and make sure that your initiative roll is based on stealth. On the left-hand side, it says initiative, and there's a drop-down menu.
On the left, you said?
Yeah.
Initiative, perception, stealth. Okay, because I rolled net 22 on that, should I just go with that?
Wait, you're Red Fern?
Red Fern, yeah.
Yeah, it says 11 in the initiative tracker currently.
'Cause I rolled a perception one.
Right.
I just roll it with stealth.
Okay, we'll keep that die roll, but I know that your stealth is 4 less. Okay.
Maybe roll stealth instead. I can re-roll if that matters.
No. I'd rather not have rerolls.
No.
It's
Okay, that works for you.
yeah.
Oh no! The brokers got such high rolls!
All right. Here we go. The first one is going to. Okay, my question was.
That's why you know
dark vision. Hold on.
Every game I've ever played, the very first attack by the GM was a crit.
Ah, okay. Hold on.
So don't target me.
Oh, hold on. Sorry. I'm just dealing with a lot of open windows. You know how it is. Okay, and this tells me to refer to another page. They do have dark vision. Okay. All right. So this one here starts to emit a siren with its first 2 actions, and then it says, it starts to try to intercept you. It's walking over. And the other one is just going to walk over and says, you are on private property. And it's using its fist on you, which is covered in padding.
Okay.
Which one of us?
Still getting used to your names. Quarok. Here we go. 15 is a miss. And with its third action, it will try to strike again, but this time it is only a +1. And that hits, I believe. Wait.
Yeah, that hits. Yeah,
Oh,
17.
okay. All right. And this is going to be for 5 non-lethal damage. Okay. Next is Nuala.
Oh, okay. I'm going to. I'm going to cast. Does negative damage have any effect on constructs?
No, it's only affects living creatures.
Right, yeah. Okay, so in that case, wow, that's bad, because I got almost nothing I can do. Okay. In that case, I will Forbidden Ward.
Uh-huh.
I will cast Forbidden Ward on Korok.
Okay. So,
and then
and you designate this broker that's in his face, I assume?
yes.
So, I don't know how you want to describe that. It is basically giving Quarok a defensive bonus for a whole minute against this thing. And then that leaves you with 1 remaining action. I see you have Guidance, which gives somebody +1 on their next roll. You also have Shield.
Yeah, I'm gonna put up a shield for my last action.
Okay, cool. All right. I will
I'm
personally remember
sorry about I'm sorry about the spell description. I was just trying to cast it. Yeah.
that. Oh, no problem. Here comes another one that is... Oh, wait. Let me see if that big noise did anything to you guys. Loud noise. -2. Everyone has a -2 circumstance penalty to perception checks based on hearing. Creatures within 30 feet can't hear anything but the siren. And
Wasn't he over here when he's still sirening it? Because he was like over here when he did the noise.
yeah, he did. So it wasn't in your range. Okay. This one walks over and walks over here and is going to take on the Red Fearn and tries to do a non-lethal punch on Red Fearn. This one's a little tougher than the other. That's a +7 on their attack roll, doing
Hit.
6 non-lethal bludgeoning damage. Quarok.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know what to interrupt there. Am I allowed to use my reaction for that, or is that not before I get a turn?
Yes, you can. I'll allow it since you were aware of potential danger. So, do you want to say what you do?
Korok basically just like jumps up and tries to like ribbit, like to get out of the way.
Ribbit. And it's called Weight of Guilt or something. I think this broker's not gonna worry about guilt and suffer a penalty. It's gonna become enfeebled 2 for as the price of doing damage to Red Fearn. So that simulates guilt from his god, and Red Fearn meanwhile got resistance 2 against all damage. So that stopped 2 points. Is it 2 or 3? I think 3. It stopped 3 points of damage. Okay. So, Quarok's turn.
I need to stop changing my thing manually because I keep changing my health manually, but then the thing Foundry keeps changing it automatically.
Oh,
Yeah, so I'll
I'm the
talk to
one
it
changing
manually.
it. I'm used to making all hit point changes myself.
You do it because you do it. I trust you more than I do.
Yeah. Okay, Quarok.
Gonna take the
I'm sorry. Say you do what?
Oh, I'm taking the Everstand. I'm holding my shield two-handed. It's one action. Everstand stance. Do I have to pull out my shield separately as another actions since we weren't ready for combat?
I usually assume when you guys are in general danger, you have your weapons out.
Okay,
And
gotcha.
what do you have by default? Do you have your shield and your weapon out?
By default, shield. I pull out the weapon if I need it.
I see. So you can go into this stance.
Yeah. The weapon's
Okay.
more for situational stuff. All right.
Okay, cool.
They understand my language. I know the robots. Would core still be applicable to them, or the intimidation move?
Well, depends on the... You can try... languages. They don't have an intelligence, so... there's that issue. They may not even be affected by Demoralize. Is that what you wanted to do? Try to intimidate them? Oh, someone's muted. Adam's muted.
Oh shit! Sorry. No. That's fine if it doesn't work. I'm just gonna use a stride to move once then. Let's get over.
Okay. Both of them make attacks on you. They actually have attack of opportunity.
Ooh, fair enough.
Okay. Punch 1. Miss. The second one is also going to try to punch you. Miss. Okay.
Ooh. Okay, learning that lesson, I'm gonna raise my shield as my third action.
Is that where you wanted to move, right there?
Well, they keep getting opportunity attacks if I keep moving, right?
They
Is
only
it
have
for
one
every square?
reaction.
Oh yeah, okay, then yeah. It's not letting me finish moving. Hold on. Am I able to move to like catty corner across from Redfern?
That's
It's saying there's
strange.
like a wall blocking me for some reason.
Oh, yeah, I know what's going on. I'll move you.
Okay, and then I'm good.
It was just
up there with my
this
shield.
roof, the simulation roof is counting it as a wall. Okay, there's now flanking. Okay, Yume. Wait,
Right.
something's annoying me, which is that these tokens are black and white. I'm not used to that. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. I usually do double dice. I had a big argument on my server about double dice versus double damage. I'm gonna do double dice on a crit. Okay, good. Okay, Yume.
Okie yeah, I think I very simply summon my Coco.
Okay. All right. I will place.
High.
Yep. So what do you all see? What does everybody see?
So so with I don't know how I don't even know if this is a spell or how things work, is particularly in 2E, but there's no like verbal or anything in terms of like you have to speak to summon.
I think it's up to us.
Okay. Okay, so then yeah, no, there wasn't really much said. She kind of just touches the ground, and as she touches the ground, you kind of just see Coco materialize behind them, which is just I couldn't see on the thing, but I think they're medium is medium sized for now.
You can choose to
creature,
make
which
it
is-
medium or small, actually.
Okay, yeah, medium, which is just essentially a tree trunk with arms and legs, and does not look particularly happy.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah. And I looked it up. It just takes arm movement. That's all. You don't have to say anything. So he spends 3 actions to manifest his Eidolon, which then gets 1 action. So it can move. I don't. Unless it has reach, doesn't it? It has something.
yes, it does. It has. Or it doesn't. I don't know. One of its attacks had reach.
Yeah, it has this tendril strike.
Yeah. So was I able to summon it on the other side, like behind, on like so?
It can.
Yeah.
But that is going to give +1 AC to the target if there's no clear line. If there's a creature in the way.
Oh, I see. Okay, no, as you had it, it was fine. I didn't know that. That makes sense. Yes. So as with it there, I would just like to simply tendril strike.
Okay.
So I would need to open that token, I assume. Yes.
Oh, you can hover. Okay, click Coco, and everybody. When you make an attack, click the attacking token, and then hover over the target and press T. And that's going to target it for you. So that way, it will tell you whether it's a hit or a miss. It's going to compare it to the armor class. Tendril strike, stretching to extend its body. Your Eidolon attacks a foe that would normally be beyond its reach. So +5 reach on this. I called it a vine. Your primary attack. I don't know if you're fine with that.
Okay, so
Oh, that's a damage roll.
I'm just using it for my thing. So is that I need to do through this roll? Question mark.
Okay. So, yep, that's correct. 16 is a hit. Very good. Now roll damage.
Also now I roll that.
So people know I have something called Ronald's Rules of Rolling. There's a video about it. Basically, a roll only counts if it was called for. Or, yeah. So now I'm calling for a damage roll. 8 bludgeoning damage to this creature. And when you hover over the creature, it will tell you its overall health state, but not its exact hit points. It should tell you it's badly injured now. So that is Yume's turn. Sorokin.
Alright, well, it's a good thing Clark found out that they had attacks of opportunity and used them. So I will shoot this one that I'm next to with my Mithril tree.
Okay, good. Yeah, because range attacks usually provoke. And 19, he gets a +9. He is a gunslinger, so he's very accurate. That's a hit.
Right, and I will... Oops. Okay.
Okay, not good damage, and I forgot to say before, it had resistance to the damage from the Eidolon and also from you. So it's but that was only your first action.
All right, and then so I have to reload. So I'm going to use my Vanguard Reload, which is going to be a shove action against him.
Yep.
But I get to use my previous shot's map, so I don't get
Yes.
the map penalty on this.
Correct.
So, but I don't know the best
So
way.
just do,
It's my first time doing it.
Under skills, click athletics. So he wants to shove it back.
All right, so you don't want me to do like a specific shove macro?
Right. Or I mean, you could,
Okay.
but there is a macro you can find.
I'll go look for it after this.
Yeah.
I'll
Under
just
the
do the
compendium
athletics this
packs, a lot of the skill actions that are common in Pathfinder are under compendium packs, and then you open the action macros compendium,
Okay.
and then you
I'll
can
look for
drag
that
them,
after this one.
and then you can drag them onto your hotkey bar.
Okay.
Okay. Ooh, very good. 24. That succeeds at shoving this quite hard to shove creature. So it goes back 5 feet, and you have the option of going with it.
I do not go with it.
Mm-hmm.
And then
And you have a reloaded gun.
reload it. So I could take another. But at map.
But it's at -10.
All right, because I did 2 actions, so I'm probably not gonna do that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna. Isn't really exactly. We probably should have did this before we moved. I'm gonna take. Oh, can I do a knowledge check on these guys?
Sure. It's a secret check by me. And I guess crafting for clockwork.
Okay.
And you don't recall info about these. Yep.
Oh,
So that's your third
right.
action. Okay?
Yep.
Redfearn, our dragon.
Referring to target one next to him, with his does it take a does it take an action to unsheath the sword?
I said I assume your weapons are out when you're in possible danger.
Yeah, that's fair.
If it were
So
the
Great
middle of the
Sword
day,
one-
it would not have been normal for you to have your weapons out, but I think this is fine. Oh, 1 is not gonna hit. It's a critical. Anyway, it just misses. Even a critical failure just plain misses. Okay, swings again. This is a 14, and also the creature is flanked thanks to Quarok. And that hits.
Okay, so roll damage for that.
Yep, so you swing your big great sword. 8, which is reduced to 6 damage. And this one's a little weaker than the other. It just falls in a heap.
Okay, this one is going to and he's going to reposition himself right here. So they have flanking on this one.
Okay, great.
End turn.
Yep. All right. So this clockwork is walking past you, dragon.
Attack of opportunity.
Yep.
Bad move.
The dragon is a fighter, folks, so he gets attack of opportunity. That's not a hit.
Yeah.
It's now flanking you, however, and it's going to try to punch you. And that's a miss. And its second attempt will also miss, and it's now Nuala's turn.
Okay. I will do Forbidding Ward on Redfearn. So I will cast Forbidding Ward on Redfearn, and then I will attempt to recall knowledge.
Okay, good. And who are you designating Redfearn's attacker as?
The one north of him.
Okay, the orderly tank.
Yeah.
Broker.
Yeah.
Okay, and a recall knowledge about these creatures. You know that they have weakness to electricity. And is there anything
If
else?
only I had any electricity spells.
Uh-huh. Looking at your skills here.
Like the most love cantrip in the game.
I have chill touch.
Yeah, and you also know that these are also called, they're usually called something else? Clockwork, sorry, I'm trying to remember. But they're usually appointed as guards. For people who can't afford Clockwork Guardians, these are like the local mass-produced junkier versions. They're called Clockwork Handlers. And they can be employed in quantity. Okay, that's your turn, and the professional gold tank broker is going to attack. I don't know if they have much regard for their own self-preservation.
Isn't it prone?
No, it's enfeebled right now.
Oh, okay.
All right, so it's going to continue its assault on Quarok, but it is in. Oh, did you say Oh, I said enfeebled. Sorry, brain. It's going to try to punch you now. That's a miss. They haven't been hitting very well. Okay, and yeah, I don't think they're very tactical. Okay, and then it's no longer enfeebled, and it's now Quarok's turn.
First thing, shield back up. I'm gonna go for a swing on it with my shield.
Mm-hmm.
Flanked as well, so keep that in
Yeah.
mind.
I think Foundry detects that.
Oh, does it? Cool.
Yeah.
Another reason to use Foundry.
Okay, here we go. This is an every +1 matters moment. Its AC was 16. It was flat-footed by flanking, so it was 14. So that turned this into a crit.
Do you know how to upgrade the damage die from my ever ready stance though on the shield?
You know, I don't even remember you having this ability. Ever...
It's the first tier one. Yeah, I can.
This is from an archetype?
Yeah, it's from the champion. I put it back in chat for you.
Oh, okay. Ever stand stance.
Yeah, so my die damage is.
I see. So let's just manually. You have d6 damage, right? So let's just do 2d8. Just roll that manually using the dice at the bottom of the chat.
Which one is the D8? I'm not used to those.
Oh, the
third one.
Yeah.
Third one? Okay.
Yeah.
And then we're going to add 8 to it. 5. And then your strength damage, the flat bonus to damage, is also doubled on a crit in Pathfinder. So that's 13 bludgeoning damage. And it is destroyed even though it had resistance. Very good. One, two, three, four, five.
Okay, that's my turn.
Cool. I'll give... Who deserves a hero point so far? I don't know. I'm gonna give one to Quarok and the dragon. Supposed to give one every hour, on average. Next is Yume. Oh, I gave you 2. Oops. Yume.
Yeah, so I will just repeat what I did before. I don't think there's any reason for me to.
Okay, so what happens is you effectively have... Well, it's already manifested now. So between you and your Eidolon, you effectively have 4 actions. So, what would you... You just want the Eidolon to make a bunch of attacks? Is that what you want to do?
Yes.
Okay. So, it can... so make that attack as you did before. Okay, a 13 misses.
Yep.
And then for your second attack, you may want to use the branch because that's more... It's an agile attack. and it's going to be more accurate.
Okay.
So, oh, you would be clicking the second attack bonus, the +3, but that's a miss. We already know it's a miss. And let me think. Oh yeah. Okay, Coco can make a third attack. You also, there's a number of other actions you guys could try to do also in the system.
There's also the opportunity to just I could give guide. No.
Do you have any cantrips yourself?
Yeah, no. I was just looking at the cantrips, but I don't want to be using because guidance works slightly different here in terms of. I think guidance has you can only the person has immunity, so I didn't want to use guidance here and then not be able to use it on somebody else later on.
Yeah, you can only
within the next hour. So.
Oh, well, I'm there's a few things, little things to know about Eidolons. You have a cantrip that you can cast as one action called Boost Eidolon. And what that does, I put it in chat. It gives your Eidolon +2 damage for that round. And you additionally have one focus point to cast Evolution Surge, which gives it a number of different abilities. One of a number of abilities. And you also have a cantrip called Protect Companion, which is like the shield spell for a companion. I noticed that you have those.
That's what I was gonna cast just in case. I was just gonna cast Protect Companion for this turn, for my last action.
Okay. And you actually have one more action after that. That has to be by you, right. Not the Eidolon.
Okay. So it's just finding it in here to actually use. So I'm seeing it says the spell effect is on it, but I don't know if that's
it is. I put it on it. I was being proactive. But for the future, when you put it in the chat, you see something called spell effect Protect Companion. You can actually click and drag that onto a token, and it adds the effect.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. You might be able to drag it also onto your hotkey bar. That might be useful for the future.
I will see if I can work that out afterwards.
Okay, Soriken von Hockenbrunner.
Yes. I'll take a shot at this guy.
Okay. Okay. You missed by 1.
And then I'll reload as another action. And for my third action, I don't really know what to do, to be honest.
Do it again.
Yeah, I guess it's only -4. I'll take another shot. Or -5.
Ooh. Okay.
Well, if I only roll 4s, then.
Yeah. Okay, Red Fearn. Uh-oh, this is probably going to be a demolition.
Well, yeah, I'm going to attack with my greatsword for starters. Why not?
Whoa, okay, 27, and its AC was 12, so you could definitely crit. And that is 9 damage, which is enough to take down this guard. So 12 seconds passed, and the siren stops making noise as you take down these guards. And
I have a question. I have a question for Red
You hear
Fear.
a little yelling down, the street, but you're not quite sure if anyone's coming. at this time.
Oh, we should probably get inside before they find us because we need to destroy a bunch of their guards. So let's go.
Not that direction. We should go down the alley. Why are you going through the front door?
Wait, is it an alley or is this a
It's an alley.
Oh.
I don't think other people can actually walk through. I have to drag you in. Is that where people want to go?
You want to go
Yeah.
inside?
I guess that's where we're going.
Okay.
There was a window.
Is that
over here.
yeah? Is that light still on?
Yeah, these walls are a little weird. Hold on. Let me do something. Okay, let me delete these. Yeah, there wasn't really a window, but there was... let me just say that the window was looking towards the front and would have... it indicated that there might be more of those clockwork guards inside. And you do find that there is a door right here.
Okay, is the door locked?
It is locked.
We have a key, don't we?
Do we have that ring of keys we can try?
Yes. I'm gonna try the keys.
All right. One of them works. One of them fits.
Yes.
All right. Well, if we're gonna go in, let's go in. Let's hurry.
Okay.
No.
Are actually not able to look inside? That's weird.
I'm not.
I'm clicking your
I can't see
token.
anything into.
Can you walk in? Can you move your own token in?
Yeah,
Okay.
it let me
I
walk
can.
in.
Okay. There's a scratched and stained round table that stands surrounded by mismatched chairs. This room is very cramped. A series of tall cabinets lines the southern wall near the door you just entered, and there's a smell of fish emanating from one of the cabinets. And a door on the north wall leads to the rest of the bank, and to your left is a pair of doors.
To the left.
These doors here.
Oh,
Does this book have anything useful in it?
It looks like it's just it looks like it's just a novel, a fictional novel.
okay. This seems like the break room, but I'm gonna try these doors on the side. Are they locked?
Nope. It is a water
bathroom.
closet.
Oh. Alright, what about this door? At the top.
Okay. You open it, and you see indeed that there are... Well, hold on. There seem to be... guards. Clockwork guards. And I think it's time to roll initiative again.
Ah, we can't sneak by them?
Oh, no. Not...
Okay.
Well...
Initiative with stealth or perception.
Are you guys, like, being... Okay, let's see how stealthy you
I'm
are.
being as stealthy as possible.
Okay, give me a stealth... No, I'll roll a stealth check. No, you roll a stealth check.
Okay.
Want all of us to roll it?
I was just wondering from Nuala for now.
Okay.
Okay. Alright, that's not good enough. Alright, they notice the party, or they notice Nuala, and they say, intruder, let's see. Okay, I'm trying to add you to the initiative tracker.
So we're going with stealth or perception.
Everyone can roll perception except Nuala, who rolls stealth.
Okay, so do a new roll for initiative.
Wait, I'm sorry, not yet, because I'm trying to add you to the initiative. And my Foundry's slowing down a bit.
Is there a way for us to see the turn order, or is that just for you?
Oh, suddenly everyone appeared on the initiative tracker twice. Or, hold on. You should be able to see it. Are you not?
No,
Is there a button you
I
can-
saw all of us on it.
Oh, nat 20.
Ooh, nice.
It's the second tab.
There's a separate tab for it.
It's the second one.
Yeah.
And if you want, you could right-click it and it'll pop out.
Oh, okay. Cool.
All right, people can roll initiative now. Everyone's in. Who needs to be? I didn't know you all planned to have dark... that you all would have dark vision.
I
I
didn't
mean, in
realize
5e
we
at
all
least one of the most
did.
useful traits.
Yeah.
In 5e at least one of the most useful things you can have.
Okay, Nuwala, you get to act first.
Okay, I am going to... how far can I stride? 30 feet?
I think it's 25. 30 feet.
Well, I think
Okay. I'm going to get over here, and then... Is that the vault door right there?
To the right, yep.
Okay, I'm going straight for the vault door.
Okay. All right.
And then I'm gonna use another action. Can I try a key on the door?
All right. Interact to draw out the key ring, and
Okay.
you see that it's a very solid looking door, with a large lock mechanism. Roll a d6 to see which of the... Well, there's 2 remaining keys, right?
Yes.
So, yeah, roll a d6 and I'll see what... Okay. That tells me... You see that there are 2 different locks on this door. And one on the left, one on the right. No, one up... There's a key lock and there's a combination lock on it. And you insert that key and into the keyhole, and it seems to fit, and there's a click. But the other lock is a combination lock.
Ha! Okay.
And it would involve some thievery and listening to jumpers, but if they wailed or sirened, you're not going to be able to hear the jumpers.
Yeah, that's fine. Is that my turn?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Next is the resentful gold tank broker is going to say, well, it's going to sound its alarm. Make a fortitude save against the sound. You're within 30
Me?
feet. Yep.
Crap. Okay. Saves. Fortitude. That is like my worst save.
Okay, 16. You're all right. You're all right.
Okay.
And it's going to move over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, this is as far as it can go.
How
Okay.
many can we see?
You see,
Just the one?
there seems to be 2. You saw
Okay.
2 of them. Sorokin.
Alright, I will stride forward to here.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we're doing this heist now, by the way. I'm sorry I didn't inform you.
Oh, that's alright. And I'll take a shot at this guy. that I
Okay.
can see.
Yep. This is the one that hasn't acted yet. And that is a 17. That hits. For 4, which becomes 2 damage because of its resistance.
Well, my third action, I just reload.
Okay. You may. I brought your Eidolon in the room.
Yes, thank you very much. So I think what I would do is just, I'm not going to try and move much further than this. So I'd move the Coco up to here. Is it the same rules where you pass through allies? They don't.
You
block
can,
in
and
terms
you don't slow down either in this game.
of- okay. So I still can't see where anybody is, but
There's this one foe up here.
oh right, okay.
Oh, and you saw another one walking here.
All right. That's perfectly fine. So, I think just move here and light with at least one wall. Okay. And then I now can't highlight my other token. What's the reason? Like it's not in my vision range, and I now can't.
Oh no.
Click.
Just tell me what you want to do. I know what's going on.
Oh,
you wanna
I just
walk
wanna
in?
move it. Yeah, just walk in and move it next
Yep.
to Coco. So, just move it
Mm-hmm.
here. And is that within range? I think so. I would like to use. Tanglefoot? Can I use that here?
What is that?
Tanglefoot.
Tanglefoot.
Yes.
Possibly yes. That's gonna slow down its speed, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just-
The one that blew its siren?
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
Specifically.
So I think that is, you just need line of effect, and it makes a... No, you do a spell attack against it. All right, it has cover, so it's going to get a +2 to AC. But just, you know, there's if you put the spell into chat, there should be a button to make a spell attack. Okay, attack. Yep. Ooh, nice. 25. It is now slowed by 10. Its speed is slowed. Excellent. I like that idea. I'm going to give it a hero point.
Okay.
And that was a 2-action spell, so I think that's it for you.
Yes.
Okay, Red Fury.
Hey, I'm gonna walk in for starters.
Mm-hmm.
So where's? Can I attack through this window?
Yeah, though it's a little awkward, and yeah, you can. It's like a half wall. I would say cover, +2 to AC.
Okay, I'm gonna try to hit it though with my greatsword.
Cool. Yep, solve it through violence. That's a hit.
Damage.
And that is going to be 5 slashing damage to it. And it's barely injured. This one seems tougher than all the others.
And I think wait, let me do my math real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Move those 5 feet, and that's 20 feet. Okay, I guess I can do one more attack. I think.
Yeah. The other one said prominently on them C47. This one says C48. Okay, go ahead. Ooh. That is a hit. That was a very difficult one, but you made it. And that's going to be another 10 damage to it. and this broker is going to run up and try to attack you. I said they were doing non-lethal damage, but these are special these models have been modified to do lethal damage.
Okay, fun.
Yeah. So this is going to be a miss. And
I also have the +2 AC because of the
because of
that's also missed. Because of the wall, right?
I would say +1 to AC. This was more because of the diagonal.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, those both miss. Quarok.
Okay, first let's move out there with a stride.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I don't see any other enemies.
There's this guy.
You know what? Is that the only way to us where he's passing, or is it can he cross over the desk?
There's a... It's blocking your vision, but it really shouldn't. It's, I'm going to remove these walls because they're kind of in the way. These are half height.
Okay.
These are half height walls.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Alright, then I'll just move there with my shield up. That's my turn.
Okay, cool. And you should know the raise shield macro. If you go under action macros, you'll see one that you can drag onto your hotkey bar.
I didn't mean to click that, sorry.
Okay. All right, next is Nuala. You're not able to use perception to pick the combination lock, but if someone has thieves tools, that's another option, or you can be part of the fight.
Does anybody have thieves tools then? Because I don't.
No.
Well,
Alright, I'm gonna go stride over here.
Uh-huh.
Because I thought there would be a door over here. And is this door locked?
It is... Good question. Hold on. I'm double checking. It is not locked. So, here we go. Alright, this is a well-appointed room. I gotta close some things. It's elaborately decorated with a mahogany wall and a matching desk that's so shiny it's reflective. And there's a pair of comfortable couches here, 2 very healthy-looking potted plants to either side of the desk, flanking a large credenza.
I'm gonna do another stride and get behind the desk.
Okay.
Because I want to search those places. I'm looking for the combination.
Alright. Very good.
Not like I can do much in this fight anyway. All I've got is negative damage.
Okay, resentful gold tank broker is going to move here.
attack opportunity.
Yep, attack of opportunity.
Oh, I need to,
Oh, you need to target it? Yeah. Oh, geez. You've been hitting a lot today, Matthew. All right, that is 19 damage, and it collapses in a heap. That's the end of its lifespan. It is Sorokin's turn.
Alright, I will take another shot at this one I hit last time.
I can't delete it for some reason.
I deleted it for you.
No, you know what I mean.
I know.
Okay, Sorokin. That's 15. That misses.
And then I will reload and shoot again.
Okay, it has +1 AC, but yeah.
From the desk?
And the ally in front of you. Yep.
Oh, right.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. Not a hit. And now it's Yume.
Okay. I think I can just move my Eidolon up, and should put me in range. I know it gets the +8 AC, but should be fine.
Okay.
Do as before.
Oh, with your tendril strike.
Yeah.
Very cool. Oh, do you want to do your Eidolon boost? That gives it +2 damage. It's a cantrip you have.
I thought that was a focus spell, and I only get one of those a day, and then I have to refocus for that.
Your evolution surge is used as a focus point, and this is what's called a focus cantrip. It's key to being a summoner, but it's a cantrip. You get to do it over and over.
Oh, well then yes, that's amazing.
Yep.
Let's do that.
It costs an action, but yeah.
Yep, but that's really fine.
Okay.
Your control that just allow that to what? What is it? There we go.
Yep.
And we do that. Do that.
Ooh, 22 is a hit.
Awesome.
And this is going to be a solid 11 damage with the +2 from Boost Eidolon. Well, 9 damage with after resistance. So I believe that has been 3 actions so far for you and your Eidolon.
And so the second one, I just clicked branch, but the second one's a +3.
Wait, Tendril Strike, is that once per round?
No, I don't think so.
No?
I think
Oh,
it's
okay,
just
I guess you can do it again.
Well, it's because there was the secondary attack, which is the branch one, so I was just going to go for that one instead of the tendril strike.
So you'll extend the branch instead.
Yeah, so it gives that one.
Ooh. Okay, that's another hit. Yeah. And that's, whoa, another 9 damage. You have destroyed it. You have defeated these clockwork guards.
Nice.
Yes. All right, and I actually have a sound effect that I like to use when a battle concludes. Okay. All right. That ends that, and we're back to exploring this bank.
I'm gonna go check up on what's your name?
On Nuala.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, I'm balancing.
I'm
Need help?
searching the desk.
All right. Let me change this music here. Okay.
Is there any way I can attempt this? I don't know the system that well. Is there any way I can attempt thievery without the tools? I just can't afford to buy them.
I think that it's a -2 penalty, I want to say. Disable device. By the way, you yeah, never mind. I was thinking about something else in my head. Thieves tools. Let's see. Disable device has as a requirement that you have thieves tools. Well, but there is now silence in the bank.
Not for long. I heard some people coming after us outside. We can probably get this done with quick.
I'll search these desks, I guess, for something. Even if I can find, like, just things I think I can use as improvised thieves tools or something.
Okay. All right.
I'll keep lookout in case anyone's coming.
Yep. You're finding little notes for and bank records. You're not finding what you were hoping to find. And Nuala is doing some searching here.
While they're doing that, can I just try it?
office.
Can I just try to listen to it and see if I can get the combinations locked?
Sure. All right, you're playing with the lock for one round and no luck. What's your perception bonus?
+4.
Okay. I'm doing a number of rolls. Like a minute is passing as we speak. A minute and a half has passed.
Yeah, I'm just doing that while they're looking.
Yeah. Okay, so
Do I find anything in the desk?
you find in the bottom drawer a bag with coins in it. It looks like it's about 50 or 60 silver. And there's also a book that is written in Dwarven.
We have a dwarf in the party, don't we?
Yes. Are there any other interesting notes?
I think
or is that it?
Sorokin.
Yeah, I'm a dwarf.
Sorkin, come over. Right from Chester, Sorkin, come in.
Okay. All right. As you examine the book, you see that it's encoded. It's written to be deliberately. You could do a society check to try to decode it, which might require training. Are you trained in society?
Doubt it.
Okay.
No, I am not.
I am. Can you translate it to me?
I think so. It's a trained act. Wait. Decipher writing is not a trained action. You two can attempt it apparently. Sorokin. So why don't you try it first? Takes a minute per page. You don't hear the sound of like arriving guards, by the way.
What kind of check would this be?
Society.
You want me roll it public, or do you want to roll it?
Public's fine. Yep. Okay. All right. What you see here is that there seem to be explicit notes showing that she was embezzling money from whoever is in charge here was embezzling money from the bank, and detailing her methodology.
The manager, you mean?
The manager, yeah. You don't see hints of a combination, though.
Is that all that was in the desk?
Well, you continue to search. That's all that's apparent in the desk. There's some papers that look like they're just, and there's some books, like light reading.
Okay. Nobody has thieves' tools?
There are like 2 other rooms, right?
Yeah.
Where's their bathrooms?
No, up there.
These doors are locked.
Oh, true.
I don't.
Or this one
Yeah.
is.
We have more keys we didn't try yet,
I
right?
think whoever made the
Okay.
map locked everything for no reason. You can open the doors, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're not
I'll
locked.
open the door.
They're
won't let me.
modestly decorated offices that smell like flowers and have comfortable-looking furniture. And they have windows that give a view to the street.
Okay.
I guess we could search both these offices.
Yeah, yeah. The thing is, I think if there was a combination one of these desks, it would be in the managers, but maybe they're just incompetent.
Was there
Yeah, but if I could
one?
find...
It's a 3-digit It's a 3-numbered combination, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Do you find any number, just one in the first office? Maybe they're separated across all 3 offices.
That's...
Possibly. All right. After 2 minutes, hears a click at the lock.
Oh, click!
Yep.
She
Oh,
got
click.
one number.
What number did you get?
Well, it's noted down as the number 27.
37. Do we see that number anywhere?
Not really. I mean, you just see lots of notes, records for the bank, and so it's like a lot to go through.
We don't
Yeah,
say
Miss
anything
By
in
the way.
these 2 extra rooms.
Wait. Say it again?
They're still locked. They're still locked. These doors are still locked.
Still locked? Yeah,
Yeah.
the vault door is still locked.
No, I'm talking about the doors like in the front offices. They're still locked.
They shouldn't be locked. I made sure they were not locked. All right. Oh, wow. You had 3 consecutive successes, Yume. You feel like you've unlocked it.
Oh. Do we all hear this?
I tried to open it.
All right, you open it and you see now a barred steel door behind it. With
Amazing.
I got you.
with a lock in it.
Ooh, I tried that last key.
Okay, it does not work.
Can I strip the lock off?
Say it again.
Can I try to rip the lock off?
You can, and if the party feels foolish for not bringing thieves' tools to a heist, I'm willing to let you retcon.
No, it's more funny this way. It's more funny this way, I think.
The problem is...
Okay, it is more funny this way. That is true.
I mean, it makes
I
sense that
didn't forget.
tonight
I
we were casing
literally
it.
can't afford it.
All right.
How much are thieves' tools?
3 gold.
Yeah, can I just do what I rolled to rip it off if that's an option?
All right. I think I have a solution. But what
mean,
was just asked?
If I want to rip it off, what do I roll? This theoretically asking.
Oh, it's
if I
not
can
the
do
kind
that.
you can rip off. It's like part of the door. And you're
said it's-
hearing yelling coming from the street, and someone saying, "Follow me!" A brash female voice.
Does anyone have acid? Does anyone have acid?
So, you said it's just bars, right?
acid.
Pour it on the lock. Empty this thing.
I have an acid flask. Can I take it out and pour it on the lock?
Before you do all that,
You can, though. I mean, I think your knowledge of acid flasks, though, is that it's kind of, it's hard. Its resistance would apply physical objects like steel is going to have a substantial resistance, and you do 1d6 acid with it, so no, it's probably not going to work.
You said you had alchemist fire, right?
Yeah, I also have an alchemist fire.
All right. You hear someone yelling, "See, I told you, there's some burglars here!" And you hear...
Okay, okay. I
Throw it at the front so they can't get in.
Okay, yeah. I throw the alchemist fire up that wooden table in front and set it on fire.
All right. You start a fire at the wooden table.
While
Right
she's
here?
doing that, can I walk up and try to just squeeze through with my special feat? I have for
Oh.
that? Yeah, so I've been trying to speak up on that.
No, it's too narrow. The
Yeah,
quick squeeze one, I know
Okay,
what you're talking
okay.
about.
Yeah, 'cause I figure
I
between that
should've
and the
frog
fact
is
I'm, like,
kind
2
of-
feet.
Yeah, there's...
I would have bought thieves' tools.
You see an officer standing at the door behind of an irate-looking woman, a dwarven woman.
Do we see this?
That's what I'm working on.
No, I'm talking about like the sheet you just popped up. Is that should we be seeing that?
No. Oh,
Yep, she is saying wait, this is her. And really? Where's the thing I'm looking for? Sorry, hold
Yeah,
on.
I think you accidentally shared the entire thing here.
You shared the guide to how to run this.
Oh, X
I
that.
didn't.
There's
Yeah, I
like a
just
bunch of
didn't.
windows going on. There's a creature that I want. Oh, I know what I want. All right, the door opens, and you guys were, while you were in the middle of trying to... Wait, Nuala, you wanted to start a fire here at the table? At the...
I think she meant like, well, I was saying like, oh, throw it over here, but Noala was obviously one throwing it, so.
Oh, okay. So you wanted to, have a preemptive attack. Okay, I think that requires winning initiative.
Is everyone okay with that? I mean, I don't want to speak for Noala.
I don't hear her
That's just what I was
objecting.
suggesting. I don't want to speak for her. Are you okay with that, Noala?
Kira, are you here?
sorry, I was muted. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
So Taz, then you're muted if you're here.
So can I roll
Yeah, I know.
stealth
Okay, it's
for
fine,
my
yeah.
initiative because they can't see me?
They can't see you. They opened the door. I thought you were gonna attack whoever opened the door. Did I misunderstand that?
No, I wasn't gonna attack whoever opened the door. I was just gonna throw the alchemist fire on the table to start a fire and get some smoke going.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Oh, okay.
Let's do that. So there's now a little fire in the room. It usually doesn't start fires, but I'm gonna say you had a flint and steel and did something.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Torch. And it's getting brighter.
Can I try to destroy the door?
Things one at a time. So they haven't opened the door yet. This is something she's doing as preparation. And it's also creating some smoke in the room.
Can I destroy the locked door? If that's possible.
Why is it
At least try
purple?
to.
Destroy the door in front of you, the steel door.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be pretty hard, but which you find out
Can I-
soon enough.
Can I assist with my Coco?
Sure. Stats for steel. Give me a damage roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna power attack it because why not?
Yeah. Oh wow! If you do that much damage, let's see. Item damage, material statistics, steel. 9 hardness, and you did 16 damage. So I think, but you're able to get enough swings to break it so that someone with quick squeeze could possibly get through when they arrive. All right.
I strike it again.
Yeah.
Or initiative.
I was just kind of I'm not doing it round by round. I'm just saying that's what happens when they arrive. Okay. All right. Folks should roll initiative now. You can all roll perception.
Okay.
And every shot
I'm not
through that
on
smoky
the
area
tracker
is
for
going to
some
be
reason.
concealment. Who's speaking? Oh, the dwarf.
Sorokin. Thank you.
Broken. There we go. All right,
I
the
got
Boundless
that
Gun Marshal
one.
says, "See, I expect you'll pay me, Dresh." And Dresh says, "Of course, of course." And the marshal aims a musket, trains it towards you and says, it says, "Surrender." And he says, "I'd rather just fire." And he shoots towards Anuala. 14 is a miss. And
No, that's 17. Oh,
Plus the concealment, I think.
concealment. Okay.
wait, what just happened? 17 to hit you. That actually would hit you. I'm not sure what my brain was telling me. But because of the smoke, they have to make a flat check and get a 5 or higher on this die roll. So that is indeed a hit.
Damn it.
And you all see she gets hit with some buckshot. 4 damage. And reload. And she said, this marshal says, no, actually, the next thing he does is, "I'm gonna get you," he says, which takes an action for some reason, and he walks at amazingly high speed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, he's over there now. Quarok.
I assume we want me to... You said the bars are like broken open a bit now?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll try to squeeze through them.
Wait. Don't squeeze through without the keys, because that last key might open the chest in there.
You want me to hold my turn for you to hold it to you then? Hand it to me?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, wait, you have quick squeeze. Huh. So that
Yeah,
makes
I
you
squeezed.
go much faster than 1 minute, which is the default squeeze. Alright. Are you the one who's gonna apparently become, who's gonna archetype into ooze morph? Are we gonna do that?
Yeah. Go full mud elemental.
Yeah. Wow, you can squeeze 5 feet per round. Impressive. Okay, Quarok.
Yeah,
Oh, you were
I'll
gonna
have to hold my
delay?
turn to get the keys off her, yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna clear you from initiative. You'll have to tell me when you jump back in after another creature's done with their turn. Okay. Sorokin.
Alright, I guess I'll just try to keep this guy at bay. I will try to shoot him. This
This guy is gonna get,
gun marshal.
I'm gonna say +2 to AC.
+2 from the
Yeah.
all the walls and
From
such.
the elevated
Okay.
panel, yeah. Okay. Alright, it's a Wild West shootout, and that is a Ooh, that's a miss by 1. All right.
All right, then I'm going to. Hold on. I'm gonna move up to him.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so I don't deep space on this. Yeah. Oh,
You can
it said
go
I was in a
here,
hole.
because you can't go through that wall.
All right, then instead, yeah, I'll just move here. It's still not gonna let me. And I will just reload from here.
Cool. All right. Dresh says they're trying to get to my damn vault. All right. 1, 2. She's walking in, and she's trying to walk past you. Wait, this is as far as she goes. I think she has a speed of 25 for some reason. 1, 2, and 3. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to go run up to her and power attack her.
Okay. All right. Here comes power attack. That's a hit, and this is going to be 2d12.
Yes.
Ouch! Ow! 26 damage. And what does that look like?
How bad is she? Is she still alive?
She's badly injured now.
Redford is just gonna lunge and strike her sword through her. It's like thrust her sword at her.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Okay.
And you can't
cool.
use hero points attack again, right? Can't like use hero points to get an extra action.
Say that again?
You can't use hero points to get an extra action, correct?
Right, right.
Okay, because I know you can use a Master Mind 3 with their Master hero points, so I just wanted to check.
Woo,
In turn.
That was very fast.
In
Yeah,
another
2E.
system called not 2E, another system with hero points, you can use it to do another action, but I have to verify.
Yeah, in 1E. Okay, you may.
No worries, she has the keys.
Ash, are you? I think Ash's internet. Oh, you're up.
Oh,
You may.
sorry. You know, I heard what you said, but what I in turn heard was you may, as in you may do what you asked to do. But yeah, sorry. Yes. So I am going to move across here. So that's 1 turn. And try to use. They have a firearm scatter scree in that area.
Okay. So you cause projectiles to shoot from the ground, I believe. You get to make 2 squares difficult terrain and do damage in them. So, yep. Oh, it's a 10-foot line. Okay.
So for this, we'll just click damage, or do I have to place the 10-foot line?
I want to know where you want to put it. Yeah.
So primarily around where he's standing, just so it's he would but I have to move. So I know he's ranged.
So we'll put in those squares and then click damage.
Yeah.
Okay, he fails his saving throw, but click damage to see how much damage you do.
When I click damage, it doesn't.
Oh, really? Weird.
It's weird in terms of I need to add in an item bonus or something.
Okay, I rolled it for you. So it he takes 5 bludgeoning damage from that.
Cool.
All right.
That's 2, 1 for movement, and I get to.
Oh, sorry, Noala. I did 2 more damage to you before.
Oh.
Yeah. This is the stats were wrong earlier. Okay. Well, that's 2 actions, Yume.
And I
Kill
moved as well.
Dresh. She has the key. We can just use the key to get in if we kill her.
Well, I can block her way, but that's as much as we can probably do for my moves. Yeah,
Okay, so you want to put the idol on there.
yeah, because that's my 4 actions.
Oh, you already moved to that spot to where
Yes,
Yume
I already
is?
moved. Yeah, that's
I
where
see.
I already moved.
Cool. Okay, Nuala.
Okay, I am going to use the 2-action harm spell on Dresh.
Yep. Okay, she's gonna reveal her oracle powers. Her, well, full oracle powers. All right, she's gonna make a fortitude saving throw. She needs a 17, and she fails. So I think you roll a d8 for damage, and this is gonna do negative damage to her. Okay. All right. That's some. And that's 2 actions.
Sorry, could you get rid of that?
I can, yeah.
Sorry. Okay, and then I'm gonna use an interact action to hand the keys to Korok.
Okay, good. Okay, Korok is next, if you want to be.
Assuming it'll take 2 strides because of squeezing to get all the way in.
This will
What's
take
this?
an acrobatics check, DC 18.
Wait, did I take more? Oh,
Yeah, I took a little more damage because we do. Ooh, all right, you make it through. That was 2 actions. You got in the room, in the vault.
Alright, so
Oh wait, you know what? I'm gonna say, yeah, you. I forgot to give you guys. Sorry for this, for retconning. You should have been given hats of disguise and a bag of holding. I'm gonna say you have this bag of holding. I'm not gonna punish you for that. So, you have hats of disguise, which would you guys have wanted to have them activated to look like different people before this?
yeah.
How does it work with me?
Say that again.
How does it work with me, given I'm a dragon?
You're a dragon with a mustache now.
Hat of disguise. I think it's to look like a different person of your type, or different. Let's see. Illusory disguise. You appear as another creature of the same body shape with roughly similar height as yourself. That's all it says. You cannot impersonate a specific individual. Okay, you
now
get in the
are our
vault.
horse.
And
Alright, and last action, move up to that chest.
yeah. Oh, there's this cool animation. Although you didn't actually open the vault door, I'm going to use it anyway because it's cool. See? The
No,
module.
it just opens.
Yeah, it's not actually open, but I wanted to use the the Foundry module, which lets us do that. I can close it too. But in this
It makes sound as well.
Yeah. This chamber is lined with steel on the ceiling and floor. Steel cabinets line the walls, each with 2 locks. In the center is a steel table welded to the ground with an ornate steel chest, the size of a burly dwarf, on top. And a single outlet, well, that's the door you came in. That's all the description you get. And yeah, there's a single steel chest on top of this table in the middle of the room. It looks like it's about the dimensions of your bag.
Gotcha.
And you get in, but you also see it's kind of heavy looking. You might need some help here.
I have the hauler feat if that helps.
I don't think so. That increases your overall
It just increases
carrying
my bulk,
capacity.
essentially. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, next is the Boundless Gun Marshal, who says you're under arrest, Nuala, for firing upon a law enforcement officer. Wait, did Nuella attack him? No. Well, they say
Not
it
him,
anyway.
I
They're
attacked
corrupt.
Right.
They're corrupt law enforcement officers. Okay, walk 2, 3. Sees you in the way. Well, actually, I think just goes here and fires because they're corrupt law enforcement. Here comes a flintlock musket after reloading. 27. That is,
Almost a crit.
yeah. Oh, I forgot to mention that the dwarf has a torch on her. That makes more sense. Okay, that's a hit, and it's gonna do 8 damage to von Hockenbrunner. Next is Sorokin von Hockenbrunner.
Well, I reloaded last time, so I think I'm good. So flanking in this game, because I'm using a ranged weapon, can I still flank and get flanking bonuses or not?
Not with ranged weapons, no.
Sorkin is flanked, so you can probably not Sorkin. Arkin is flanking almost dead if you want to hit her.
If I fire, is just the act of firing gonna provoke if this person takes a vector's opportunity? Do I have to attack her?
What are you asking?
Like if I shoot this guy,
Mm-hmm.
if she has attack of opportunity, will she still get it?
She would still get it because there's a ranged attack.
All right, so I'm just gonna step then,
Mm-hmm.
and I will shoot. I'll actually shoot her.
Okay.
Cannot roll.
That's not a hit. Nope.
I cannot roll. And then I just reload with my last action.
Okay. Dresh looks at you with pure contempt, Redfear. She reaches in her pocket and throws some coins in your face. This is a manipulate action. Do you want to respond?
What the fuck was that for? Pocket sand.
Oh wait, hold on. It doesn't say it has a manipulate action. Sorry. It doesn't have the manipulator. She does this super fast. It's some battle technique she has. She's like distracting you with money.
Pocket sand. Pocket gold.
And she's gonna try it. It's like a feint attempt, but it's her special personal way to do it. 17 against your perception DC, which is 17, so you're flat-footed against her. And with a single motion, this is all with one action, she fires the flintlock pistol in her in her other hand. Well, yeah.
Hey.
But it's a ranged attack.
So she has a disadvantage, on a disadvantage, but you know what I mean.
No, that's 5e. It's doing a ranged attack.
I know.
I
I'm
mean,
saying
she
she has.
provoked-
Didn't she? Because I've attack of
Yes.
attack of opportunity, right?
Yep.
So I'm just gonna
I'm
add a roll
I'm
for sword again.
I'm sure it works against him, but you did roll that roll against me.
I only checked against the dragon. Okay, that's a
I'm
miss.
using hero point. I'm using a hero point.
Yes, please.
Oh.
I'm using my other hero point. I'm using both hero points.
You can't
Oh,
stack
damn it,
fortune
okay.
effects. All right, she's trying to
Yeah.
fire in the dragon's face. She says, "You effing thief," and she has sneak attack damage against you also. Well, only 5 damage.
She hit though.
Yeah, she
She
did.
hit though.
Yeah, that wasn't good damage for her. That was a single action, and she's oh, but she sees the doors. Someone's got in the door, so she's fuming. She's gonna try to walk in, and she then notices that the you squeezed in through the bars. I think the next thing that she'll do is what is she gonna do here? I think she feels a little safer away from the dragon, and she's gonna reload. And Redfearn.
Redfern's gonna go over here. She's gonna walk over and stab.
Mm-hmm. All right, the smoke is spreading in the room.
Okay, so she's gonna walk over and stab. Strike.
Okay. All right, miss.
There's a. Okay. Okay, so I guess it's gonna be my second attack. Actually, I'm gonna use my claw because that's gonna be a only minus. That's 4 as well.
Okay, it does let go of your sword though, of the
I am
two-handed grip.
No, I'm gonna hero point that.
Okay.
That was my last hero point. So.
Oh, hero points are not
Damn it!
friendly
What?
to you. All right. Okay, Yume.
You made to stab this bitch.
Yeah,
Anchor.
that is. So I'm just going to do boost Eidolon again. I think it's already on there. Like it just didn't leave. I'm assuming that symbol just means it's still there.
It expired actually. Let's
Okay,
just
that's it.
use our brain, and I like using brain. We'll just add 2 to the damage.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine by me. And so, strikes. Fine. Roll. Okay.
Wow, we were
Okay.
not doing well against her.
No.
Uh,
She's
okay.
also not the easy. She's tougher than the other folks.
We also just like I did do that slam massive amount of damage on the first attack against her.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that was one
Right.
attack.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go for the second attack for
Mhm.
the secondary.
Ah, there you go. That's
That
a
one
hit.
hits.
All right. The tree is attacking her and does 7 damage. She is. Did I? Yep. She is. She's almost knocked out at this point.
Okay, so it was. I think that's everything, right? 1, 2, 3, and then 1 move action. How does grappling work with this? Do you have to hit, and then your hit, you get the grapple? Just on that, not for this.
You just
tab,
do
but
an
just-
athletics check, but I think you
Okay.
you and your Eidolon share the same multiple attack penalty.
Okay, no,
Yeah.
that's perfectly right. Yeah, that's it. I'm not moving. Oh wait, will I risk it? No, I'm not moving. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, you're done.
Yeah.
Okay, Nuwala.
I am
You're
going
You're
to,
in smoke right now.
I'm gonna walk over here.
Mm-hmm.
Can I? It won't let me move.
Oh, I'll move you.
There's a wall right there, I think, with the door.
Yeah, and I'm going to use Chill Touch on Josh.
Oh, okay. And it's a attack, melee attack, so you're flanking her.
Yep. But they have to make a save. It's a
Oh yeah, it's
42
only
save.
a saving throw. Here we go.
Yep.
All right, she succeeds, but it's a basic save, so she still takes half damage. So roll,
All right.
click the damage button. Ah, so that's 2 damage. She had 1 hit point, and she calls you a mother fricker. She falls to the ground. She calls you a witch, and she says, burning my bank down, and then she falls to the ground.
And
Okay.
I still have 1 action left.
No, that's a 2-action spell.
Yeah, but don't I have 3?
Oh, you walked over,
Oh,
which is an action.
stride. Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right, Quarok.
All right, so you said this chest looks big enough, like the right size to fit in the bag, but it would be too heavy, right?
Let me see what it says.
I mean, I have keys too. Just figured I'd ask.
It looks like it's very, very heavy. Like you would need a substantial amount of time if it's just you, putting this in a bag.
I'll try the keys then.
Okay. All right. So you see, there's both a a lock for a key and a combination on this.
Again?
Yeah.
Santa sack we go, slow and steady.
So I'm gonna roll to see if you get the right key. All right. After trying 2 keys, no, the second key fits the lock, and but you still are dealing with a combination.
Yeah, as soon as I saw the combination, I would have gave up on that and started putting in the bag. So I guess I'll show
Oh, you want to start working on putting in the bag? Oh, okay.
Yeah, as soon as I saw a combination, I know the keys aren't going to be good enough for me.
Yeah. Okay. All right. The Boundless Gun Marshal is sees how formidable you are and is now going to start running out, saying, "Back up! We need backup!" He's yelling into the street.
I don't know how relevant or useful it would have been, but I feel like I think he was still standing in the rocks and would have taken a D4 if he was still standing in that. If I'm correct.
No, it's not a persistent effect. Yeah.
Okay. It says it lasts for 1 minute.
Yeah, it remains
But then
difficult terrain for a minute.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so let's talk through this. I'm not tracking rounds anymore.
All right.
But it looks like Quarok, give me an athletics check.
My
Let's see.
turn will also try to look for the keys off of Dresh.
Okay, Dresh has a ring of keys also. But you're not seeing any combination or anything like that on her person. She also has.
Can I stop?
She also has.
Can I
some
stop her
keys.
head in, just to make sure she's dead?
Why?
You want to do a killing blow? What is the
blow?
What is the group's position on this? I want to ask the group.
No.
Inside the safe, not seeing it.
I'm seeing it, and I'm not gonna be okay with that.
Okay, I will not do it then. Sorry, I'm used to 5e where you just instantly kill people.
Okay, actually, by rule, you do instantly kill people, but I think because this is an urban campaign, I'm gonna leave it open. Yeah.
How about this? We take the keys
I'm
off
gonna say
her,
by
open
default
the
they
door.
are like PCs; they become unconscious.
Why don't we lock her in the vault?
You'd have to.
Yeah.
Well, you'd have to squeeze her, and she's a little,
Wait,
like
no, the keys that she has, she probably
Exactly.
has the key to the second part.
It's a combination lock.
No, we're talking
on
about this door.
the second
Oh.
door.
Oh, the
They
second
squeezed
door.
her?
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're on top of it more than I am. You are correct. There is a lock there. Yep. You are after maybe 3 rounds, you're able to get the key and insert it here, and you now have free reign into and out of the vault.
Okay.
What else does she have on her?
37 silver pieces.
Do
Could we
make
drag
like a
her
party
unconscious
special
body
key?
and just? Could we drag her unconscious body and just put it in the back here?
Yeah, it's a humane act. Protect her from the fire, I suppose. But the fire, it was just the table, and it's a stone floor. It's not really, it's like a barbecue. It's not going to really spread.
Plus, it also
Wait,
annoys her,
wait,
so
wait.
I plus it inconveniences her, which also is funny to me.
Yeah.
I can't move.
Yeah, dealing with, I like this module, but there's some weird wall things that I don't know why you can't move. I think that's, something with your browser or something. You maybe refresh, because there's no wall in the way.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll refresh.
Okay.
So I'm gonna help Korok open the case or get the case in the bag of holding.
Okay, it's only a DC 15 athletics check. I'm not going to ask you to roll it since we're not in going round by round. But you do hear that there is a larger force now coming.
Okay.
Look, let's go. Let's go.
Didn't Drush have a gun as well?
Yes, she had a flintlock pistol. You can
Just take everything off
take-
her that she can
I'll
that she
take
can
that
use.
too.
Yeah.
I will.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have a chance to cast harm on myself so I can heal?
Yeah, you're a spontaneous caster.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can cast harm on yourself.
So I will.
yeah.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna just do the single action one. So
Mm-hmm. Okay. Ooh, 6.
heals for 6.
Well, 6 plus 8. Because, wait. No. When you do it for 2 actions, you get to add 8 to how much you heal when you're using it to heal.
Oh! I'll do that then. I'll use 2 actions then.
Yeah. Okay. It makes it really powerful. Okay, so the plan, Dunsmith had told you to get out through the side door and then book it for the scrapyard, the whaling scrapyard.
Let's do that.
Let's go do that.
All right, you hear someone
It's also
yelling. You hear a familiar voice, familiar to some of you. It sounds like Deputy Lovelace saying, "Make a perimeter."
Oh, wait. 1 sec. Before we leave, can I set these counters on fire?
That would take time, like a minute.
Okay.
You don't have time.
Alright.
Yeah.
Were these
With
golems here
the
before?
items you have.
Oh no, they're just out of the way. Never mind.
Oh, those are the people I set aside because I couldn't, foundry delete them. I just threw them out like trash. The trash that they are.
Okay, Redfern will be bolting it towards the scrapyard.
All right, here's the way to the scrapyard. So that was a perfect timing for the end of our session. You book it. You hit the objective, and there was a few fumbles along the way, but thankfully this very proud, arrogant banker walked in with the key, just at the right moment, and we'll see what happens at the scrapyard. I also want to reward you XP, and I'm using this new feature that I discovered. What is it? Give XP. There's a mod. Oh, I know. It's over here. Award experience. All right, cool. What did you guys think while I do some math?
More interesting than 5e.
Fun.
Okay, one at a time. I hear a lot of thoughts. Okay, Matthew.
I think it's interesting, both story-wise. I also think it's more mechanically interesting than 5e. Of course, that's my first session, so it's a bit biased. I'm obviously new to it.
Yeah.
Definitely seems a bit more involved in 5e.
Yeah.
More tactical.
Yeah, nailing down what your movement is now a cost. It's now an action.
No, you have 3 actions that you can do whatever with, but you have 3 of them. Everything costs an action or more.
Yeah. Other people.
I thought it was pretty good. It was a pretty good first session. We're still all trying to get to know each other.
Mm-hmm. Very good. All right.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun stealing the keys.
Yeah. There's a lot of memorable things happen in that regard, and then dealing with the vault door.
Yep.
It's not embarrassing at all being the thievery guy without thieves' tools.
Yeah.
Listen up next time.
I'm pretty good at thievery too, and I forgot to buy some too.
Yeah, and you can just chalk it up to being like, you're starting out on this life of, crime. So now you can afford them. Oh, there's a certain amount of gold that you got too. So let me finish this math. Did any of you want to there's something else that you guys found in the bank. I don't know if you're remembering it, and I want to...
The decoder book?
Yeah. Okay, since you remembered it, I will say, yeah, you brought it with you. You can say that you brought it with you.
Yes!
Yep.
I'll want that book.
Yep. Okay, let me see here. Case the bank. Just looking at all the XP rewards. 80. That first fight was a moderate fight, so 80. Then the ones inside were another moderate fight. Then that last fight was severe.
Now, that was probably the easiest fight.
Yeah, they were kind of split up. So, 81. 240. Looks like 320.
Nice. Each?
Yeah, it should be
I
reflected
got
on your
330.
sheets. Oh, I meant
Yeah.
320. I gave it a
Okay.
little too much. Can I give you negative
I'm gonna take-
XP?
There.
Oh no, I'd find out.
I fixed it.
I'll fix it myself.
Oh yeah, y'all fix it. 320.
320.
And then you found. Okay, this is for a 4-person adventure, so I'm just gonna multiply it. 89 time 2200. 112 silver. So here I'm just gonna create this items actor and share it with the party. This can be a way you guys distribute loot. And it's on the map, but it's going to be under the actors menu as a collectively owned actor. It's called items. And what I'm going to do is click this button called distribute coins. And that should distribute.
I've gotten the coins.
Cool.
All right.
All right. So your first haul. And we'll just have to see what you encounter in the junkyard and the sewers. Okay, good. I had fun. It's a little few
I had fun as
hiccups
well.
learning Foundry and the system. It's going to go more smoothly next time.
But yeah, that was
Yeah.
a lot of fun.
I'm glad, you know.
I feel like that lucky hit on Dresh was a very lucky hit with the power attack.
It would have
Yeah,
been
that was really good.
it felt easy because of that. I mean, that was a really high damage roll.
If that was a crit, she would have been knocked out instantly. Because that would have been 40-12.
Yeah.
I think, right?
Yes.
I think
You would have
that's-
rolled 4d12. That's the good thing about power attack, because it's your first attack that's the most accurate. So even though it costs 2 actions to do power attack, you get to possibly crit with it, and that's really good.
And you get double the damage anyways.
Yeah, you double the die.
Basically merging one attack into 2 attacks
Yeah.
with the rolling of the same one.
Oh, I wasn't following chat. I'm looking at the chat now. Cool. Thank you, folks. If you're everyone watching, make a comment, like, feed the algorithm. It's gonna help.
Hey, Odyssey of the Dragon Lords and big Odyssey of the Dragon Lords Pathfinder 2 League.
Oh yes, yes. You might as well put that in the chat too. And okay, cool. And some folks joined late. There was some funny shenanigans. Getting the key. They found a bank employee at the tavern, and they were able to eventually get the keys. You guys get to see how that happened later. Okay, good. I think it's time to log off. Folks, let me know between now and the next session if you need anything. But yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
That was
See ya.
great. Thank you.
All right, bye everybody.
Bye.
So I do have like a
Thanks for the session.
quick mechanical question.
Okay, I'm gonna end the stream, but I'm gonna stay on the call. Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna leave now because I have to do
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
But see ya.
Okay, see y'all later.